ibang pagsubok. Sabay-sabay bumangon, never lose hope. Sa basketball maraming buhay ang nagbago. Basta huwag ka lang susuko.
Basketball is life, ipagsisigawan mo.
Pilipinas Super League, ang pamansang liga ng Pilipino.
Sumabay sa bawat hiyan. Nandito na, nandito na.
Pilipinas Super League, hawak kamay, kapit bisig. Iparama ang suportang lubos. Halika na, sabay tayo manood. May nakakasibay at talino ng mga basketballistang Pilipino. Pilipinas Super League, hawak kamay, kapit bisig. Iparama ang suportang lubos. Halika na, sabay tayo manood. May nakakasibay at talino ng mga basketballistang Pilipino. Ang pambansang liga ng Pilipino.
Pilipinas Super League. Tayo na magkaisa. Iparama ang suporta. Ditong liga, liga na pangmasa.
Layuning makatulong upang sa bisyo hindi malulong.
Bigay ng trabaho sa mga Pilipino.
Dito panalo, laban puso, sigurado.
Saya sa Mindanao, handa ka naman sumilaw. Sumabay sa bawat hiyan. Kahit nandito na, nandito na.
Pilipinas Super League, hawak kamay, kapit bisig. Iparama ang suportang lubos. Halika na, sabay tayo manood. May nakakasibay at talino ng mga basketballistang Pilipino. Dumaan man ang iba't ibang pagsubok. Sabay-sabay bumangon, never lose hope. Sa basketball maraming buhay ang nagbago.
Bakar nga ng Pico Spicy Uragon.
Oh! With a tipsy-do layup.
Para hindi na bumalik ang bola dito sa Davao Occidental Tigers. Flipping it open in! Oh! What a shot!
Wonderful jumper. Babandang tira.
Walang pagbabago.
Underneath and the foul. Emotion. Bumahan.
Batang-bata pa yung layup. Layup. Sinun. Yan ang gusto ng mga fans natin.
Oh, layo nun.
Magandang hapon, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Welcome to 2022 to 2023 Pilipinas Super League Pro Division Second Conference Pro Jumper Cup live here in Bren's Guiao Convention Center, San Fernando, Pampanga, Week 16. Game number 113 last week of our elimination. Here is Cagayan de Oro's Daryl Baila. Outstanding performance on their last game against Kupunang Lakan ng Bulacan versus Quezon City Beacons Tricky pero Mingan. Can he show consistency for today's ball game? Anyway, for this Monday, game 2 of our triple header for this Monday afternoon, Cagayan de Oro PSP versus Quezon City Beacons. Magandang hapon, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And of course, magandang hapon, Enzo.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, Mario. And welcome to the panel, the first
female panelist ng Pilipinas Super League. And I'm happy that you're here and wag kang mag-alala. No pressure to. Enjoy your first time dito, Marian.
Exactly. Speaking of female, well, girl power, of course, on the sidelines dominating. We have we have Jai and Maris, of course. They're on the sidelines now for our team standings, Enzo.
Yes, dahil nga kanina nanalo etong Boracay Islanders, they will remain at the number 6 spot. Their fate is on the hands sa kanilang laban against the San Juan Kings. But talking about the Quezon City Beacon, seated at the number 10 spot at 4-9. Makakalaban nila itong Cagayan de Oro PSP, seated at the number 14 spot at 3-11. Both teams out of playoff contention. They're both just playing for pride at this point, Marian.
Exactly. Now let's go to the playoffs. So the top 8 teams advances to the quarterfinals, and top 4 teams will have twice to beat advantage. For semifinals, we have best of 3, and for our finals, we have best of 3. By that, we will have our Pilipinas Super League second conference champion. Diba, Enzo?
Yes, very exciting yan, and yun nga yung very interesting part dyan eh. 4 teams battling for the 7th and 8th spot. So entering the final week natin dito, napaka-entertaining ng laban natin. But talking about the Beacons, Marian, and Cagayan de Oro PSP, yun na nga, wala nang bearing tong laro nila. So
pero we need them to finish strong for the team.
that's right. Both teams are already eliminated in contention and are on a losing skid. But, siyempre, they want to finish their conference strong, finish their conference on a high note para they can go to the third conference natin and end their season with pride na nakataas ang kanilang mga baba and nanalo sila sa ating last game dito.
Exactly. While for Cagayan de Oro PSP,
yes, they met Lacan on its good shooting night. Itong kupo ng Lacan ng Bulacan. Look at that 3-point field goal. 14 out of 35. Napakadaming tres na binigay nitong Cagayan de Oro PSP. Samantala sa kanila, a bad shooting night from 3. 25% lamang. Tapos, sa rebounding department, of course, the taller kupo ng Lacan ng Bulacan dominated the rebounding department. 51 to 37, in which led to 22 second chance points for kupo ng Lacan ng Bulacan.
exactly, and now let's turn it over to Maris Victorio for some updates on the sidelines.
Yes, Marian and Enzo, ito ang second game at last game na maglalaro si Daryl Baila galing sa kanyang PBA 3x3 stint. Nakausap ko siya kanina at ang sabi niya for the team's last game, they will still be aggressive. Ipapakita niya ang performance na ginawa niya on their previous game. Pinaghandaan daw nila ito at lahat sila ay determinado to win para maganda ang exit ng Cagayan de Oro PSP this season. Will they be able to get the win and a good exit today? Yan ang aabangan. Back to you, Marian and Enzo.
Yes, exactly, Maris. Now, let's have the Quezon City Beacons for some updates as well.
Yes, kasi nga in their last game against the Batangan Caloocan Coolers, they lost by an 8-point margin, 62 to 70, and they could not cool down the Batangan Coolers dito. Let's look at that free throw shooting. Napakadami niyan for Batangan to shoot 25 free throws and make 19. That's a very, very high percentage. Rebounding department, they lost by only 7 points, but look at the second chance points and bench points. 8 second chance points compared to 1 sa Quezon City, and yung bench points na itong Batangan 41 compared to 29. Let's see how Quezon City bounced back in this ball game, Marian.
Yes, let's turn it over to Sophia Jaire for some updates on Quezon City Beacons.
Hindi magpapatalo ang Quezon City Beacons as they are ready to bounce back for this game. I had a chance to talk to Tricky Peromingan and he said na kailangan nila ang panalong ito para mabalik ang rhythm ng team. He is one of the key players na ina-expect to play hard for today's game at dahil impressive ang consistency niya every game. Nung tinanong ko siya, sabi niya gusto niya lang daw ibalik ang trust ng kanyang teammates at ng coaching staff kaya ginagalingan niya palalo every game. Parehong gigil manalo ang both teams. Kaya ano pang hinihintay natin? I'll now turn you over to our venue announcer, Ryan Anthony, para sa ating Manila Bankers Live Super Starters of the Game.
Wayap agat panapul KKU Kabanen Superfans live from the Bren Convention Center in San Fernando City, Pampanga. This is day 51 of competition. Final week of eliminations for the 2022 to 23 Manila Bankers Live PSL Pro Division Dumper Cup presented by Manila Bankers Life Insurance. The best way to show your love and wins here, win from within. This is the second game of our triple header featuring Cagayan de Oro PSP and Quezon City Beacons. Let's meet the Manila Bankers Live Super Starters first for Cagayan de Oro PSP. Point guard number 71, Tyrone Reyes. Shooting guard number 23, Dexter Castillo. Center number 11 from Davao, Dariel Baila. Small forward number 19, Edo Soriano. And power forward from New Era University number 18, Richard Velches. And coach for yung Cagayan de Oro PSP, Mr. John Paulo Lau. Assisted by Aldo Panlilio, CJ Perez, Jericho Cruz. Team manager is Aisel Samson. Team owner is Mr. Phoebus. And now let's give it up for your Quezon City Beacons. Point guard from UE number 14, Rafi Reyes. Shooting guard number 20, Joel Liu. Center number 23, J.M. Abawa. Small forward from Bukidnon number 26, Tricky Panamingan. And power forward from Quezon Province, Mac Barakael. Head coach for your Quezon City Beacons is Mr. Rob Labagala. Assisted by Tony Bigontes, Joe Silva, James Garcia, Roman Waris. Team manager is Mr. Ricky Longares. Team representative is June Gayoso. Team owner is the Quezon City Local Government Unit headed by Mayor Joy Belmonte and Vice Mayor Gian Soto. Your referee in charge of this second game are Crew Chief Ariel Bermeo, International Referee. First umpire John Lisigas. Second umpire Jerome Guy. Alternate is Elgar Escaros.
For our Manila Bankers Live Super Starters of the game for Cagayan de Oro PSP, we have Richard Velches, Errol Soriano, Daryl Baila, Dexter Castillo, JV De La Cruz, and for Quezon City Beacons, we have Tricky Perumingan, Mac Barakael, JM Abao, Grafi Reyes, and Joel Liu. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board headed by its new chairman, Attorney Richard Santos Clarin. Enzo, for our first quarter, kumusta? Ano naman yung feeling mo ngayon?
Well, I'm very happy for you na, first time mo dito and just enjoy the ball game. That's a good way to start for you, and this is a good way to start for Quezon City. Mac Barakael hitting a 3-point shot. Last two ball games nila, hirap na hirap siya. Is this the game that we finally see the real Calibre 45?
Exactly, and he's the starters for Quezon City Beacons.
Normally off the bench in the last few ball games, so good start for them.
As Joel Liu shots at 3, but he missed.
Yes, and that's a good shot for Quezon City. That's an open shot. Good extra pass by Barakael. Joel Liu needs to knock that down the next time for them to capitalize. Pero a good steal.
With Ricky Perumingan on a steal. That's a good layup, right?
Yes, napakaganda din ang steal niya. And that's one thing that CDO needs to look for in this ball game. Cutting down the turnovers. And Quezon City is a really, really good team in capitalizing on points off turnovers. So, they need to cut down the turnovers kasi last game nga, ang daming points off turnovers na binigay nila sa Bulacan. Good defense doon by Barakael. So Quezon City on both ends. Marian, magandang pinapakita. And look at the ball movement leading to a Rafi Reyes open look. And look at that.
Tricky Pelmingan with the 3. That's a miss.
Yes, but that's good ball movement from Quezon City. 3 open looks to start their ball game dito. CDO needs to tighten up. Nawawala ng communication itong CDO, but you look at it, anong ginagawa ng CDO dito, Mario? They're going to the pick and roll often. Ito talaga yung play nila ever since, and nababasa na dahil nga panghuling ball game na nila sa conference natin. Everyone knows what CDO will now do. Nababasa na nila perfectly yung mga pick and rolls. Look at that, another open look, Marian, for Joel Liu. And finally, pangalawang tres. So itong Quezon City once set the record for most threes in a ball game with 24. Starting off, 2 out of 4 from the 3-point line. This is a good start for them. 8-0 ang ating score.
That's Liu's 3-pointer shot.
Yes.
With 8 points for Quezon City Beacons.
Yes, and nothing pa rin for CDO. Kaya we have a timeout, Marian, on the floor. We will be right back sa ating laro.
Let's bet on sports.
Weezer!
Win big without limits.
Weezer!
Licensed by Pagcor.
Weezer!
Fast payments.
Weezer!
Gaming is for 21 years old and above. Play responsibly.
And here's our Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation, the best way to show your love for Quezon City Beacons with 8 points and Cagayan de Oro PSP. That's nothing for now.
Yes, and so far they've been exclusively going to that Daryl Baila pick and roll, and nababasa talaga siya ng Quezon City. Like I said, simula pa lang ng conference nila, favorite nila yung pick and roll na yan. And so the other teams nakapag-adjust na, nakikita na nila. So for the 5 on the floor for CDO, they need to show something different, especially guys like Dexter Castillo, kasi nga nababasa na itong pick and roll nila eh. Just like that, another pick and roll for them. The foul is, I think, whistled on Joel Liu, first personal yan, as Marian, remember, Daryl Baila, a return after his PBA3x3 stint.
Exactly, he just returned on their last game against Kopolang Lakad ng Bulacan.
And clearly, kitang-kita doon yung improvements niya. The confidence of Baila has talagang tumaas. But yun nga, this ball game, Quezon City is locking down on him. Talagang kita mo sa possession na yun where he got fouled. Tatlong Quezon City players ang pumunta sa kanya. They know that Baila is the best player on the floor right now kasi may Jeff Comia sila on the bench and also JV De La Cruz and Aldeo Lucero. But sa 5 on the floor, it's clearly Baila. As you can see the field goal story. Marian, 0 for 2 for PSP. Para naman sa Quezon City.
That's 3 out of 6.
Yes. It was a good steal by Castillo and the layup, first field goal ng CDO PSP. 1 out of 3 na sila. So, good pressure defense. Galing dito CDO, but Rafi Reyes attacks.
We have 2 Reyes on the court right now for Cagayan de Oro and Quezon City as Liu attempts his layup. That's a good shot.
Actually, ang galing nun. Cebuano ninja nga, di ba? That's a ninja-like move from Joel Liu. And that's one thing, kita mo, assistant coach Joe Silva ng Quezon City like that layup by Joel Liu. Look at this move, Marian.
Yes, with that move, that's our super move. Windsor, win from within, super move of the quarter.
Yes, and beautiful use of the driving with his right hand, pero laying it up with his left, his dominant hand. Do not give...
Ganun talaga yung mga Cebuano eh.
Palaban.
Diba?
Eh, magagaling talaga mga Cebuano. Siyempre, sa panel, 2 Cebuano ka nakakasama ko. Ito na naman.
Yes, as Liu, that's a steal.
Foul on the ground, sabi ng referee, ha? But, like you said, he got another steal. Pangatlong forced turnover na yan dito ng Quezon City. So, you know, this is a good start for Quezon City. That's why Coach Paulo Lau napilitan ipasok agad si Comia at si Lucero.
Maybe they're just finding their rhythm right now, di ba?
Yes. Yes, that is true. Kasi nga itong CDO has that tendency to start slow. We saw that in the game against Davao. We saw that in the game against San Juan. And almost every game nila dito sa ating conference, slow start sila palagi. There was just one game na nakita natin sila talagang nag-init, and that was against the ARS Warriors. Ito, Joel Liu. And another foul.
Another foul.
And like we said, itong Quezon City, they are in desperation mode ngayon. They want to finish their conference on a high note. And this is just their 14th game. As you can see this, Marian, yung pasabit move ni Joel Liu.
And that's the first foul for Lucero.
Yes.
Cagayan de Oro PSP.
Yes, and kakapasok lang niya. So not a good sign if you're Aldeo Lucero. But, you know, the last game netong Quezon City, they gave up 25 free throws and sila, they only shot 18. So there's a big disparity there in terms of free throw shooting. Ngayon, they're getting aggressive. Sila naman ngayon napupunta sa free throw line.
Yes. As Liu misses his first free throw shot.
Yes. And
Okay.
Kita mo.
That's 0 out of 2 from
Perfect.
the free throw.
Yes, yun nga. Perfect miss for Joel Liu. But,
Pero babawi yan,
Oo,
syempre.
babawi yan. Kailangan eh. Maaga pa eh.
That's another foul.
And that's one thing that Aldeo Lucero can bring to the table for CDO Marian. The attacking ability niya. Yung outside shot niya hindi pa ganun ka-consistent. But in terms of attacking, yan ang kailangan niyang gawin eh. It gives a different look to this lineup dahil nga hindi sila exclusive na pupunta kay Baila lang. Just like that. Good
That's
pass.
Richard Velches. Okay. Oh, the rebound is for Tricky Peromingan. Goes to Liu with a layup. That's a good shot. Another good shot for Quezon City Beacons. That's 13-3.
This is a hot start for Quezon City. 2 threes to start and then back to back 3 straight layups para sa kanila scoring in transition. What a start for Quezon City. Good pass.
Velches. Whoa. I thought it was gonna attempt to dunk.
Oo. Sayang yun, but that was sayang kasi
Sayang na.
pwede naman niya i-dunk, but nonetheless 2 points pa rin yan and a good offensive possession for CDO. They need more of those possessions to come back into this ball game. Pero Minga na naman, mainit. That's the
Mainit.
third. Yes.
Yes.
Third
I'm
triple.
very surprised. I want to ask that question. Bakit siya consistent every ball game? Ano ba yung ginagawa niya palagi, di ba?
Well, it starts with his defense talaga. Doon nagsisimula si Tricky Peromingan on the defensive end. And then pagkadating niya sa offensive end, he just plays within the system. Bihira siyang pumunta sa isolation plays. Nandun lang talaga yung offense sa sistema ni Coach Rob Labagala kung saan siya nakaka-score easily. That's the reason why he's consistent. If hindi siya sumunod sa system na yun, for sure meron tayong makita mga off nights for Tricky Peromingan. And that's why a big reason of his consistency is because he follows the system of his coach so well.
Okay, that's the first shot. It's good. Okay.
1 for 3 na si Baila sa free throw line, Marian.
Exactly.
And yun,
Tricky Peromingan with a good layup.
And ang bilis niya dun ha. And yung mga CDO defenders nagulat dahil nga ginulat sila nito ni Peromingan on that fast break.
Passes to Baila. Baila is with good defenders kasi. Nandun si Barakael. Nandun din sa Abawag. Am I correct?
Abawag.
Yes.
And yun na nga eh. That's what Coach Rob Labagala wants. Na hindi one-on-one ang mangyayari kay Baila. He wants multiple defenders on the real Baila. Dahil yun nga, after that, against ko po ng Lakan ng Bulacan, to have a performance like that against Jason Ballesteros, this goes to show you improvement niya after his PBA 3x3 stint.
And as John Hamon enters, Casino as well for Quezon City Beacons.
And yan yung magandang ginagawa dito ni Coach Rob Labagala in this tournament. Yung rotations niya is always on point. Meron siya specific substitutions every time may makikita siyang mismatch against their team. Bola pa rin pala na CDO.
Here's Lucero, attempts a shot. Okay, Trico Peromingan gets the ball again for Quezon City Beacons. John Amon with a 3. That's a miss.
Oh, good pass. So, si Ian Yutok on the layup. You know, this guy is a transition bucket. Bigyan mo sila ng fast break, he can score against anyone in the league.
Okay, that's a foul.
Clearly.
For
Foul.
Lucero.
Actually, that's Jeff Comia, Marian.
Jeff Comia.
Yeah, but, you know, the late rotation on the defense, both Lucero and Comia nagulat sila.
Natawa pa si Comia.
Oo, kasi late rotation siya dun eh. He had no chance of recovering. That's why he had to foul. And ang nirereklamo niya kasi, Abawag nearly lost the basketball din. But kaya na wala kay Abawag yung bola kasi nabangga niya. As ito, we have a mandatory timeout, Marian.
For our mandatory timeout, the score is for Quezon City Beacons 18 and for Cagayan de Oro, that's 8. A 10-point lead. Yes, the Filipino Super League is co-presented by SCD, Perfect Care for Your Skin. Diba? Pwede akong model ng SCD. Anyway, Filipino Super League Hotel Partner. Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good, so safe. Be a Hotel Sogo VIP member. Just text HSVIP_PSL to 225687. Natawa ka pa, ha?
Hindi. Naalala ko si Papa Bear sa'yo eh. Pareho kayo gusto maging model ng SCD. Kaya na nagulat ako eh.
That's a miss for Abawag.
Yes, and
Quezon City Beacons.
Yeah.
As he attempts his second free throw. Okay, that's a good shot. 1 out of 2.
yes, and nag-adjust siya. Nakita mo yung first shot niya. Medyo malakas. In his second shot, he adjusted. And it's all about adjustments. On-the-fly adjustments dito. Kahit sa panel, di ba, Marian? It's about adjustments on the fly.
Yes, exactly. While Comia attempts, wow! Anong tawag ng shot na yun, Enzo?
Reverse layup by Jeff Comia. Grabe, ang ganda naman nung drive by the Comet, Jeff Comia.
As Casino attempts to shot a 3, that's a miss.
JV De La Cruz pinasok na Marian sa floor for CDO. So this is their best 5. This is normally their finishing 5 sa mga laro. Yutok, Lucero, Comia, Baila, and itong si JV De La Cruz. It's a miss by Jay Yutok there. Also Lorenzana, pinasok na din ni Coach Rob Labagala sa floor.
John Mon, tricky pero mingan. Okay, that's a miss. We have Lucero.
Oh!
That's a good shot. And a foul for John Hamon.
Yes, and clearly sumabit si John Hamon doon off of that Pinoy step move nito ni Aldeo Lucero. And this is one thing that CDO PSP does well. They can run in transition and they can score. You know, sa dulo, natamaan niya itong si Lucero. So,
nasabit lang ng slide.
Slight lang.
Lang nasabit.
But enough for the referees to whistle or blow the whistle. But, you know, this is something that Quezon City needs to take care of. The transition defense nila. Kasi nga, itong CDO loves to run. Parang hinahabol sila lagi. Takbo sila ng takbo eh. Kompleto din yung 3-point play niya. Itong si Heruta.
Lorenzana.
Oo.
Goes to Casino.
Aaron Heruta, pinasok na din. Marian. Good save, Combads. Muntik na yung laptop.
Muntik na.
Good save, Combads, ha.
Heruta.
They have 11 seconds on the shot clock, Marian, for them to get a basket.
Shoots for a 3.
Yes.
That's a 3. And our score for Quezon City Beacons is 22-13 for Cagayan de Oro PSP.
And good extra pass by John Hamon there for Onzo Lorenzana. That's the unselfish play of Quezon City showcase there.
De La Cruz attempts a 3 here, Enzo. Okay, unfortunately, that's a miss, but the rebound for John Hamon.
Yes, and that's a good shot if you're JV De La Cruz, but you know, that's one and done for CDO. They need to move that ball more before they take a shot. Find the first open shot you can get.
Bawag. Okay.
Hindi ko alam.
A long pass.
Hindi ko alam kung sino mga Windsor girls ata gustong pasahan nila doon.
Wag naman. Baka masad si Enzo. Pag matamaan, di ba?
Basta hindi matatamaan yung isa. Alam mo, basta hindi sila matamaan, hindi pala yung isa.
As Mac Barakael enters. Yes.
Yes.
Back to the ball game tayo.
Sayang yun for Comia. But this is the problem, Marian, for CDO. Yung matchup nila, they have one big man on the floor and that's Alex Muhammad. Kaya nag-small ball defense. Small ball lineup ito si Coach Rob Labagala. There's no legit center for Quezon City on the floor. Kaya that's how they compensate for the lack of speed nila.
Yes. Well, there's Richard Velches, pero he's still adjusting eh.
Oo, and iba talaga eh. You know, nakita naman natin yung laro ni Richard. The last 3 ball games na itong CDO from today, to Pupunong Lakan ng Bulacan, and the previous game niya, yung debut game niya. He's still adjusting. Iba talaga when you play in a league like Pilipinas Super League, in a pro league. Kasi itong mga players na makakalaban mo, sanay na sa physicality, sanay na. Compared to just playing sa mga barangay or sa mga court, like what they do sa Mavs Phenomenal Basketball. It's a different experience, but hindi ko naman sinisiraan or what, but I'm actually complimenting them kasi nga, tinan mo, nakapagpasok sila ng 2 player sa isang pro league. I'm talking about Mavs Phenomenal Basketball, Poy Poy Actum and si Richard Belches, diba? So, that's a good program that they have there, and malay natin, meron pa mga sumunod na Mavs players na baka pumasok sa atin dito, diba?
Yes, hopefully, as Casino passes to John Hamon to Baracael. Baracael attempts. Okay, that's a miss. And ball goes to Cagayan de Oro PSP. Comia.
And like I've been saying every game netong CDO PSP that I've covered, Marian, when Jeff Comia dribbles with his left hand, he will go all the way to the basket. But when he dribbles with his right, mas gusto niya yung jumper doon. Look at that. All the dribbles came from his left hand and he attacks. Those are the tendencies na nakikita ko kay Jeff Comia. He loves to attack on the left side and finish with his left hand. Kahit right-handed player siya.
Ganda, no? Alam niya talaga yung right tsaka left side ng kamay niya. As he attempts his second free throw. That's 2 out of 2 on the free throw line for Comia of Cagayan de Oro PSP. Now with a score of 17 to 22.
Yes, nababa nila itong lead, and it's because of this lineup. Yung pagpasok ni Lucero and Comia, bumilis yung laro. They got a lot of transition baskets, so Quezon City had no answers for that so far.
Last 2 minutes of our first quarter as Baracael gets the ball, passes to John Hamon. That's a good 3-point shot.
And I'd like to give credit to the extra passes neto Quezon City. Started with the Baracael post-up, a Heruta cut, the kick over to Lorenzana, and the extra pass going to John Hamon.
Baracael to Casino. Casino to John Hamon to Lorenzana. Shoots a 3.
Grabe. Yes. Right back at you, sabi ni John Hamon na kanina binigyan siya ng extra pass kay Lorenzana. Ngayon, he just returned the favor. That's good ball movement galing dito sa Beacons.
That's a foul. Clearly a foul.
Yes, clearly a foul para dito sa... Look at this ball movement, Marian.
That's our super assist of the quarter, brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Super Assist.
Actually, ang daming pwedeng super assist na candidate dito for Quezon City because of their ball movement. But that time, they got stopped dahil nga nawala yung ball movement nila. And here comes where CDO lives. At yun nga lang, sayang kay Yutok na wala sa kanya yung bola.
Exactly. Yun din yung problem talaga ng Cagayan de Oro PSP. They have some turnovers, sayang yung mga balls, di ba?
Yes, and you know, ang dami nilang close games na natalo dito sa conference natin because of those turnovers. Imagine mo, if napangalagaan lang nila yung bola na maayos, baka they could have won those games. Kaya ganoon talaga pag pinapahalagahan, di ba? Nananalo ka.
Yes. Huh? Grabe ka naman. As Muhammad shoots that 2-pointer shot, I think closing this last game, this last 30 seconds of the first quarter, pero pagpapasok yan, that's a 3-pointer shot for John Hamon.
Pangalawa niya na yan in this ball game. And remember, siya yung record holder ng most 3-pointers in a single game bago si Rainy Oligario yun. He had the first record with 8. So he can heat up in an instant.
Comia.
A good pass by JV De La Cruz, ha? Dito, ito kailangan Marian ng CDO improve. That's the free throw shooting nila. Hirap na hirap sila from the free throw line in some of their games. When they shoot well from the free throw line, they lose. When they shoot well from the free throw line, they win. But when they shoot poorly from the free throw line, hirap na silang makahabol. And with a 12-point lead like this for Quezon City, you need to hit those free throws talaga.
Yes, as Yutok shoots that first throw in the basket.
Yes. Coach Paolo lang,
11 points na lang yung lead.
Yes.
Okay.
2 for 2.
10 na lang.
Yes, and I like this timeout from Coach Rob Lamagala. He wants to make sure na yung final 7.5 seconds, magkakaroon sila ng magandang look sa basket. So this is a good timeout right now, Marian.
And the score for Cagayan de Oro is 21. For Quezon City Beacons, that's 31 with a 10-point lead. First quarter, last 7 seconds. Magbabalik kami. Second conference for our PSL reruns on March 6, Monday, 10:30 p.m. We have Caloocan Batang Coolers versus San Juan Kings.
Gandang laro yan. Pwede ulit mapanood. Ako, napanood ko yan. Siyempre ako nag-cover yan. Kami ni Ninyo nag-cover yan. So, alam, no spoiler, di kagaya ni Papa Bear.
Ano kayang play bibigay dito ni Coach Rome, di ba?
That's a good question kasi they're gonna inbound dito, full court. So, 7.5 seconds. Let's see what they'll do.
Casino.
Uy.
Okay, that was an almost.
Muntikan pa.
Muntikan.
And that, yun eh. It was the defense ng CDO. They locked down kaya nagkaroon ng konting miscommunication between Onzo Lorenzana and JK Casino. But it's still the hot shooting ng Quezon City. Bakit sila lamang ng 10 points dito, Marian?
Yes, and with our uniforms, Unisol on the man first quarter highlight, here's Joel Liu with that wonderful layup. And another 3-point shot for, I guess, Lorenzana.
That's correct. And John Hamon with his first 3-pointer, and he had 2 in the ball game already after just 10 minutes of action. 6 points for J Ham.
Yes, that's the end of our first quarter for Cagayan de Oro PSP 21, while Quezon City Beacons, that's 31, and we will be right back.
Let's bet on sports. Win big without limits. Licensed by PAGCOR. Fast payments. Gaming is for 21 years old and above. Play responsibly.
Mga ka-superfans, we are still live here at Bren Guiao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga for our ball game. But for now, let's go to our Facebook Live comment section. From our first superfan, Liam Blythe. Go, 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 QC Beacons. Another one from Yeye Alesida Laraga. Go, 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 QC Beacons, watching from New York City. Lastly, from Iron Suwano. Go, Mama Marian Batoon, watching from Cebu at pati si Yana nanonood. Tumutok lang dito sa Pilipinas Super League for our exciting ball game. Back to you, Marian and Enzo.
Wow! Supportive si Kuya Iron. And of course, your daughter. Proud. Proud si Kuya Iron. And of course, your daughter na nandito sa panel.
Before ako dito, nagtanong pa ako kay Iron eh.
Ano tinanong mo?
Anong difference ng layup?
Layup tsaka ano?
Secret na lang. Back at the ball game tayo, Enzo. Okay, as Muhammad attempts that shot, that's a good 2-point shot for Cagayan de Oro PSP with 23-31.
A good power move galing kay Muhammad, and yun yung kailangan niyang gawin with the height mismatch doon. He needed to take advantage of it underneath. Score 2 points for CDO. May Doromal, libre-libre. Oh. Sayang yun. For Abawag. Billy Rojo, first time pinasok sa laro natin.
Sa second quarter.
Yes. And
For Billy Rojo.
Aero Soriano, no good. Muhammad again. A good stop there by Quezon City. Ang ganda na sana ng offensive rebound neto ni Muhammad, but yun nga lang, hindi niya na-shoot yung second chance point na yun. Tapos si Aaron Heruta. Another miss for QC. Uy, kanila pa rin ha.
Shots 3.
Wala pa rin. Hindi pa nakuha ni Axel Doromal yung kanyang...
Nagwa-warm up pa lang.
Oo, yung rhythm niya eh.
Yes.
That's a beautiful shot by JV De La Cruz. And in rhythm, yung tira na yon talagang sinukat muna niya. Is the defender going to sag off me or he'll go straight up sa akin? So that's a good read by JV De La Cruz and a good shot to him. Ayun, di na na-save ni Combads.
Natamaan na talaga.
Natamaan na talaga. Di niya na-save doon.
Okay. Okay, John Hamon is on the benches right now. But Ricky Perumingan is here for Quezon City Beacons.
And napakainit ni Perumingan. So that's the luxury that Quezon City has. Lalabas mo si John Hamon, papasok.
Mac Barakael attempts. He hesitated that shot eh.
Yes, dahil nasa depensa nito CDO. But look at that ball movement.
Hindi na kinaya.
Sayang.
As Rojo attempts. Okay. That's a foul.
Yeah, Axel Doromal ang foul doon. And this is one thing that na-miss ng CDO PSP. Last 3 games, actually last 2 games nila, Billy Rojo, yung first game hindi pinalaro, yung next game nila against Kapunang Lakan ng Bulacan, he didn't play. This is what they missed, yung services ni Billy Rojo. Yung bilis niya, yung athletic ability, kahit maliit siya, napaka-athletic na itong player na to. He can hang in mid-air, so that's one thing Billy Rojo can do. He's not just a good passer, he is a good attacker of the basket.
As Arong is now here inside for Quezon City Beacons. Uupo na naman si John Hamon. Daming Cebuano.
Daming Cebuano, di ba?
Exactly. Pwede na ako dun sa loob, di ba?
Yeah,
para complete na.
Dito ka na. First time mo nga dito eh.
Okay. Oh, that's a miss for Rojo on the free throw line.
Last touch din doon si Dexter Castillo flying out of nowhere sana but hindi niya nakuha. But ito yung Marian being from the sidelines, siguro naman on the spot ko, being from the sidelines and now to the panel, how different is it na ngayon yung first time sa panel? Anong difference sa nakikita mo?
Well, when I was on the sidelines kasi, I'm cheering for my team. Kasi on court side, we have our team assignments eh.
Yes.
So if the team wins, I'll be the best player of the game reporter. So I'll be the one to ask the questions. So yeah, it's very different because dito, dapat neutral ako.
Oo, totoo.
Yung emotions ko for both teams talaga.
Oo, tama yan. Siyempre, there's the shot by Mac Barakael against Alex Muhammad. And foul counted yan for Mac Barakael. But siyempre, congratulations. Your first time dito sa panel. Hindi ka na Queen of the Silence, ha? Queen of the Panel ka na. So,
well, back to the ball game na tayo. As Mac Barakael gets that from the free throw line. Now for 34 for Quezon City Beacons and 25 for Cagayan de Oro PSP.
And one thing na nahihirapan dito ang CDO is once na-stop yung kanilang first option, nag-isolate na sila eh. Wala silang first and second options when it comes to their attacks.
Soriano, that's a miss.
Hindi nila nakita na libre dun si Castillo. Still open actually, hindi pa nila nakita.
Pero grabe yung depensa ni Arong dun.
Oo. Oh, good move by Errol Soriano. Grabe. Yeah, I know you like stories, Marian. This guy, Errol Soriano, a familiar face sa Pilipinas Super League. Nakita mo na natin ito.
Yes, it's our win from within super move of the quarter from Soriano of Cagayan de Oro PSP.
Kasi yun nga sinasabi ko. I know you like stories. This guy, nakilala na namin noong 21 under pa lang. He was an assistant coach of the ICC Blue Hawks. 21 under. Assistant coach siya doon. But after niya, he's always coming to the practices ng CDO PSP. So double duty siya as a player and also as an assistant coach of the ICC Blue Hawks. And tinatanong ko siya, makikita ba namin yung ICC sa 21 under? Sabi niya, makikita mo ako doon. So, ibig sabihin, oo. Yun ang sagot niya.
As for Quezon City Beacons, Enzo Melegrito enters the court.
Early minutes para dito kay Jack Melegrito.
Arong passes to
Doromal. Good pass.
Barakael.
Yun nga lang. Di na umabot.
Yung 3-pointer shot ni Ricky Perumingan.
Oh, good sayang. Intention. Yeah, sayang talaga kasi ang ganda na ng ball movement but yun nga, naubusan sila. You know, and if you're Quezon City, you have to be aware ilang seconds naman na sa shot clock para hindi sayang yung mga ganung chances nila eh. Good
another
steal.
Turnover for another steal.
Axel Doromal na naman and That's one thing that he can do. He's a guy who can pressure the ball handler. He can run in transition. So that's a good steal and good transition offense galing dito sa Quezon City Beacons.
De La Cruz. That's a foul.
Is it on who? I think Miligrito or Arong.
Well, that's our Manila Bankers Live Super Assist of the quarter.
Perfect pass galing kay Monbert Arong papunta dito kay Axel Doromal. Oh,
Another foul for, I think that's for Monbert Arong.
I think so. So, Jack Miligrito daw ang pinituhan. So, you know, that's one thing that Billy Rojo can do. He split the defense. So, sa liit niya at sa baba ng center of gravity niya, nakakalusot siya sa mga double teams. So, that's one thing he can bring to the table. And one more foul for Quezon City Marian would mean free throws na para dito sa CDO dahil penalty na sila.
Exactly.
It's good defense galing kay Mac Barakael. They only have 3 more seconds to shoot sa shot clock ng CDO. Mas Barakael and Baila. Nagtawanan pa. Another steal.
For Tricky Perumingan. Okay, that's a good layup. Parang na-master niya na talaga yun.
Oo, and you know, talagang relax na relax si Tricky Perumingan ngayon. Everything is going the way of Quezon City so far. The defense is on point and their offense napakaganda. But another foul on Barakael, and I think this would put CDO to the free throw line dahil magiging penalty na ang Quezon City. And clearly, hindi na gusto ni Barakael yung foul na yun kasi nga, pagtingin niya, ay penalty na pala kami.
That's that foul. Okay, that's that steal from Tricky Perumingan, I mean. Diba?
Steal.
Yan yung palang pride ng mga Bisaya.
Oh. And daming ang Bisaya dito sa lineup ng Quezon City. Parang Quezon City ba talaga o Cebu?
Oo nga.
Diba? But, you know, that's the beauty of basketball. Diba? Isang lingwahe lang kahit minsan hindi ko kayo naiintindihan nila. Ninyo nila, Alex, nagbibisaya kayo. Pagdating sa basketball, naiintindihan natin isang lingwahe lang tayo.
Yes, as Daryl Baila goes to the free throw line for Cagayan de Oro PSP.
Yes, and madalas na siya dyan, parang regular customer siya ng free throw line eh. Kasi, yun nga, hindi lang isang taong bumabantay sa kanya, 2, 3, and yung experience niya to the PBA 3x3, it's a much more physical game ang 3v3 compared to the 5-on-5.
Yes. Now, Enzo, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Sofia Jaire, for a courtside update.
Thank you so much, Marian and Enzo. Hindi man nakapag-training ang Quezon City Beacons bagong larong ito, but Coach RB made sure na every player ay alam ang bawat sulok ng kanilang game plan. Kinamusta ko si Onzo Lorenzana kanina lang, and he shared that nakapagpa-condition naman daw sila individually, kaya malakas ang kumpiyansa nila for today. I also asked about his plans on stepping up for this game, but sabi niya no pressure naman daw, basta he is always playing to win at priority niya magawa ang tama sa bawat galaw niya sa court. May kita pa natin sa remaining minutes of the second quarter kung paano nga ba niya gagalingan for today's game. Back to Morgan and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Jai, for that update for Quezon City Beacons. Enzo, playing to win.
Yes, and that's the important thing. Wala na kayo sa playoff contention, but you have to play to win in your last 2 ball games. That looks like the case dahil nga another 3-point shot by Monbert Arong and another good ball movement dito. Look at that kick out pass by Tricky papunta kay Monbert Arong. And now the lead has ballooned again to 8 points. Kanina napabana nila.
Yes. And that's for Cagayan de Oro PSP with 32 and for Quezon City Beacons 43. Last 4 minutes and 43 seconds this second quarter. We will be right back. Notable performance from Tricky Perumingan with 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and a 3 out of 10 from the field goal against Batang Kankalu Coolers, Enzo.
Well, yung field goal, let's not look at that. Medyo pangit yung field goal shooting niya. But all-around performance para sa kanya. Same as this ball game. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. And you asked me about his consistency. He has been the most consistent player for Quezon City. Not Mac Maractael, not Aaron Hiruta, not JK Casino. It's tricky pero Mingan talaga ang pinaka-consistent nila in the numbers all around. Hindi lang basta sa points yan. Pati rebounding and defense niya, laging consistent.
Yes, I heard a report. I asked him, saan ba siya humuhugot ng lakas, Enzo? And he said that he gets his inspiration from his dad, actually. So, it's very nice to have your family as your inspiration. Ikaw, Enzo, sino ba talaga yung inspiration mo? I'm confused sa'yo eh.
Bakit naman? Siyempre, family ko din. Pero just like, it's a family affair, di ba? Parang ikaw, your inspiration, yung nag-shoutout kanina. Si Kuya Iron, and of course, your daughter na si Yana, di ba?
Yes, as Lorenzana passes to
Doromal na naman,
Doromal na naman. Arong attempts, but that's a miss.
Good pass by Comia.
And that's a shot from Baila.
Yes, and that's one thing that CDO can do. Like I said, run, run, and run. Parang may hinahabol sila. Gusto nila lagi tumakbo. Clearly, an offensive foul galing dito kay Onzo Lorenzana. And that's one thing that Richard Velches can do. He can defend players from 1 to 5. And kita mo, hindi na umangal si Coach Rob Labagala at si Coach Joe Silva doon.
Yes. You know what, Enzo? I've seen the blog of Mavs, Phenomenal. They were very excited kasi nga, tumawag si Boss Rocky sa kanila. Lalaro daw si Poy Poy sa All-Star. Ang tanong ko lang, kasama ba si Richard?
That is something
a question.
Yan yung question talaga. But, you know, the All-Star weekend, as Joel Liu gets another layup in transition. But that's a question na magandang i-speculate. Siyempre, it's the All-Stars. It's the first All-Star ng PSL. So, malaking honor yan, malaking bagay yan. But, the concept of the All-Star game is especially for the fans. Uhoy!
Another reverse shot from Comia.
Grabe, ang ganda ng crossover niya. Ang ganda pa ng layup. And a good block.
Okay. Comia for Cagayan de Oro, PSP. Almost. Okay. That's a steal.
Muntik na.
Muntik na.
Yeah, kasi na-outside bigla si Arong eh. But, you know, that's good pressure defense galing kay Arong and kay Melegrito.
Yes, and that's Comia with our win-0 win from within super move of the quarter with that reverse shot.
Ganda ng Pectus and ito naman si Lucero. That's the good backcourt. That's the scoring backcourt nitong CDO. Lucero and Comia. How do you stop these two guys pag they're full head of steam going to the basket?
Melegrito. That's a good shot for Melegrito. Now, the lead is at its biggest. I think that's 47 for Kansas City Beacons and Cagayan de Oro PSP 38.
Look at this beautiful bounce pass ni Rafi Reyes going to Ojak Melegrito. And clearly, natamaan ni Richard Velches si Melegrito sa likod ng ulo. But, you know, if you're Richard Velches in that situation, you rotate much faster to the rolling man. Hindi mo aabangan sa taas. You rotate faster. Mas okay nang attempt kan to steal at masalo niya rather than hayaan mo lang siyang tumira. Comia na naman and he's dribbling with his left hand. Na-scout siya ni Arong doon. Alam niya na yung sinasabi ko. Naririnig ata ako ni Arong. Oh, good move.
Okay. Pag na-shot yun, that was a good shot actually. But Joel Leo now gets the ball for Kansas City Beacons. Passes to Arong. Arong attempts a 3. That's a miss.
Good pass sana yun. And good connection sana from the two Cebuanos. But sayang lang hindi pumasok. Grabe.
Another good shot for Lucero.
One thing Nobi Lucero can do for you. Transition baskets. Kaya niyang bilisan yung laro in a blink of an eye.
Yes, Reyes. Lorenzana. Okay. That's a good shot. Against 3 defenders. Velches and Baila.
And actually, humihingi pa siya ng foul doon. He might have gotten bumped, but grabe, that's a PBA veteran right there. Veteran move from Rafi Reyes. Napakagandang galaw ni Rafi Reyes. And look at that, how deep this guard lineup ni Coach Rambola Magala is, Marian. lalabas itong si Monvert Arong, papasok JK Casino. Ganun kaganda yung rotations ni Coach Rob Labagala.
As Lucero passes to Comia, that's a miss. A rebound for Barakael.
Laki ng kamay niya, no? Dakot na dakot niya yung bola.
Joel Liu. That's a block for Richard Velches. Now the ball goes to Lucero.
Counted, grabe. That's one thing that Aldeo Lucero can do. Attack the basket, like I said. Hindi mo pwedeng basta-basta harangan siya. You have to just stop him in his tracks before he gets to that close to the basket. But look at this block. Una, ni Velches.
Yes, that's our SCD Sunblock Super SWAT of the night.
Kita mo yung bilis ni Lucero. Inuunahan na siya nito ni Casino sa spot. But mas mabilis si Lucero kay Casino. He got the bump, he got the foul. Basket and one tuloy for Lucero.
And here's him on the free throw line.
And kompleto pa.
Exactly. 43-49, that's for Cagayan de Oro PSP and Quezon City Beacons.
6 na lang kanina. 9 points nga. Sabi mo, Marian, di ba, biggest lead natin yun. So, you know, itong CDO, inuunti-unti nila itong kalamangan ng Quezon City.
Slowly but surely, ika nga.
Oo. Ganun naman talaga dapat sa lahat, di ba?
As Barakael shoots, that's a good 3-point shot for Mac Barakael of Quezon City Beacons. Passes to Comia right now. The ball goes to Comia of Cagayan de Oro PSP. Attempts.
Uy. Napulot na lang yun ni Yuto kahit siya nagulat Nagulat din ako.
Ako din nagulat ako sa iyo.
Nagulat ako yung bigla nagkumanon sa mukha niya yung bola But nonetheless, nakuha pa rin ni Yuto.
Okay, a rebound for Velches. Ang taas. Talaga.
That's not a good foul if you're Joel Liu. Penalty na kayo. That would mean free throws kanina pa for CDO. And now you're gonna put etong si Aldeo Lucero to the free throw line. So, you're just giving CDO some more momentum. Look at that. Ando na lang nakatayo siya. Pati siya nagulat ng naandun pala yung bola pumunta sa akin. But, you know, dinadaan itong CDO sa sipag. Their outside shot isn't falling. Yung 3-point shots nila hindi gaano nagpa-fall. But dinadaan nila sa sipag. And to the free throw line. They're shooting better right now from the free throw line than what they were in the first period. Tingnan natin kung mashoot niya Marian yung second free throw niya.
That's 2 out of 2 on the free throw line for Lucero, Cagayan de Oro PSP.
Another timeout for Coach Rob
As
Labagala.
Coach Rob Labagala asks for a timeout. That's 47-52 on the last 27 seconds of the second quarter. Magbabalik po kami. Nagbabalik po kami dito sa Pilipinas Super League Second Conference Pro Dumper Cup live here in Bren, Guiao Convention Center, San Fernando, Pampanga, kung saan masarap ang sisig. Enzo.
Totoo.
And here's our beautiful girls, our Commissioner Mark Pingris on the sidelines watching.
Yung katabi ni... De, joke lang. Yung katabi din ni Commark okay din. Pero yun nga, ang daming super fans na pumupunta dito dahil nga mamaya ang main game natin, Marian, is the home team, ang Pampanga G-Landers sa laban.
Yes. At hopefully, nandito si Papa Bear niyan.
Ayaw mo ba? Ayaw mo ba dito?
Nandiyan na si Papa Bear.
Andiyan na ba? Okay. Baka narinig ganun.
Yes. Hi, Papa Bear, kung naririnig mo ako.
And pag nagkita kayo mamaya, may masasabi na naman siguro yun sa'yo.
Yes, as Joel Liu passes to Casino.
Good defense, ha? Becomia.
Joel Liu attempts a 3-point shot. That's a miss. Velches passes to Comia. And that's Vaila. with a two-pointer shot, ending the second quarter for Cagayan de Oro PSP.
What a way to end this second period, Marian, for CDO PSP. You were down by as much as 9 points entering the last 5 minutes of this quarter. Pero ngayon, you're down only by 3. And it's because of your 5 best players. Lahat sila dumidepensa. And guys like Jeff Conge and Dariel Baila getting in transition. Alam nila, dun sila malakas, dun sila magaling. Running game nila is on point. And just like that, Baila beating the buzzer for that easy layup. Kahit may defender, parang easy lang kasi ni Baila matangkad eh.
Yes, exactly. That's why I am asking kung sino kaya ang ating halftime leading scorer. But for now, let's have our second quarter highlights brought to you by Uniforms On Demand. Unisol as Ricky Permuingan attempts that layup.
Yes, and early on yun ang ginagawa neto Quezon City, but it's the hardworking men netong CDO PSP ang nagbuhay sa kanila. The offensive rebounds, the defense, and the transition baskets. That's why we're just looking at a 3-point ball game.
Now, ito na ang ating halftime leading scorer. Let's turn it over to Sofia Jaire. Sino ba ang ating halftime leading scorer, Sofia?
Second game natin ngayong Lunes, Cagayan de Oro, PSP at Quezon City Beacons. Score is 49-52 in favor of Quezon City Beacons. At para sa ating Windsor win from within halftime leading scorer, ang ating Cebuano Ninja, Joel Liu with 10 points and 4 out of 8 from the field. Joel, coming from the 2 losing streaks, maganda ang pinapakita niyong laro ngayon. Anong masasabi mo doon?
Wala, stay composed lang, tapos yung consistency, tapos play to win always, yun lang.
Pero sa tingin mo, ano ang dapat niyong gawin para hindi makahabol ang Cagayan de Oro?
Yung defense siguro namin, lalo yung transition defense kasi doon sila nakahabol sa mga fast break nila.
Maraming salamat, Joel. Once again, Joel Liu, ang ating Windsor win from within halftime scorer. Tumutok lang kayo dito sa Pilipinas Super League para sa pangmalakasang basketball games. Back to you, Marian and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Jai. And that's our halftime leading scorer, Joel Liu. Now, here's the end of our first half for Cagayan de Oro PSP. That's 49 and Quezon City Beacons 52. Ending our first half. Now, let's turn it over back to your screens. Well, we have our one ball serve the people in Santa Rosa, Laguna.
Kasi po, napakalaking bagay po para sa amin, hindi lang po para sa akin, para po sa mga kabataan dito sa barangay namin, na mamulat sila sa larangan ng sport, lalo-lalo sa basketball. Talaga namang napakasarap. No, pwede nga lang ibalik yung kabataan namin na talagang kahit kami, panati kami sa basketball. Kaya masarap yung feeling na magkaroon ng ganitong event.
Siyempre ma'am, sobrang saya po dahil sa dami-daming barangay dito sa Santa Rosa, ang napili nyo ay barangay namin. Siyempre, bilang isang player, natutuwa din ako, nabigyan ng inspirasyon para magpatuloy maglaro mga bata.
Sa Pilipinas Super League, dito sa Barangay Kanluran, Santa Rosa, Laguna.
Ito ang liga natin!
Bakit mahalaga ang life insurance? Yung experience pala na pag ikay nawawalan ng mahal sa buhay, hindi mo kaya mag-isa. Ang lungkot, sasadsad ka, gagapang ka, iiyak ka. Ang pinakamaganda sa life insurance, it makes life easier para doon sa mga naiwan. Katulad na lamang halimbawa, Manila Bankers Life, para mong kamag-anak, para mong kapatid na nariyan in your moment of grief. The best way to show your love is to assure your loved one that I will not only take care of you during your lifetime, but I will take good care of you in this lifetime and beyond. Buhay abunda po para sa Manila Bankers Life, the best way to show your love.
Ako si JB De La Cruz ng Cagayan de Oro PSP inside the court, player ng Cagayan de Oro PSP, shooting guard nila. Yun lang, pag nasa court ako, bibigay ko na yung best ko. Ano lang yung pinapagawa ni coach. Inside the court, isa akong ama sa aking unang anak at para sa kanya itong ginagawa ko at sa pamilya ko. Siguro mas lagi ko pang gagalingan dahil napakalaking opportunity na nakapaglaro ko rito sa liga ng PSL. Sa mga fans po ng PSL, maraming salamat po. Huwag po kayong magsawang sumuporta, lalo na po sa team namin at lagi namin bibigay yung best namin. Ako si JB De La Cruz ng Cagayan de Oro PSP para sa Pilipinas Super League. Ito ang league ako.
This is Coach Rob Labagala of Quezon City Beacons. Inside the game, I'm a bit of furious because I really want to win every time I game and I really want to give everything that I got. It's either na ma-impart ko yung sa mga players ko, lahat na natutunan ko, and I'm all out inside the court. And during outside naman, melo ako, halos barkada lang ako sa mga players ko, and pinapakita ko yung love ko sa kanila, yung concerns ko sa kanila. So, pero inside the court, pagtrabaho talaga. Siyempre to win championship for the QC, kasi I can see the support, I can see the vision, I can see yung gustong mangyari ng LGU namin, especially si Vice Gian and then Mayor Joy. So iba yung heart nila to help dito sa Quezon City kasi they want it as a vehicle kasi itong beacons na to na magiging hope and inspiration para sa mga bata ng Quezon City. So itong PSL na to is a high level na liga. This is Coach Rob Labagala of Quezon City Beacons para sa Pilipinas Super League. Ito ang liga ko.
halftime interview brought to you by Manila Bankers Live Interviews at the Half. Here beside me is Coach Aldo Panilio, the Assistant Team Manager of Cagayan de Oro PSP, and Coach James Garcia, the Assistant Coach of Quezon City Beacons. Let's go over here to Coach Aldo first. Hi Coach Aldo, this is your last game for this season. Ano ang in-advise mo sa mga players mo?
So in-advise lang namin sa kanila na alam naman nila yung kailangan nilang gawin para manalo today. Yung last game namin, so sana 100% effort yung ibigay nila today. Di lang para sa mga boss namin, sa mga coaches, pero para sa kanila din. Para at least yung last game namin, good memories sa amin lahat.
Exactly, Coach. Coach, are we gonna see you on the next Pro League season?
Sa pagkakaalam ko, yes. And for now, we have a long off-season so we can have better additions. And for sure, sa next conference, mas lalaban na kami compared to this conference.
Coach, now it's your time to greet someone.
Shoutout lang kay Boss P na wala dito ngayon, kay Coach CJ, kay Coach Jericho, lalo na sa mga Team Kabsat na sa nanonood dyan, mga taga Pampanga, and sa lahat ng fans ng PSL. Sana tuloy lang supportan nyo sa liga, and basketball lang tayo, guys.
Thank you so much, Coach Aldo. Now let's head over to Coach James Garcia. Hi, Coach. Are you satisfied now sa laro na pinapakita ng mga players mo?
Sa ngayon, bali, kulang pa yung pinapakita nilang effort ngayon sa game na to. And for sure, ililimit din namin yung mga errors namin. And kung ano yung plan ni Coach Rob for us to win the game, still follow kami sa kanya. Follow lang.
Yes, Coach. So on Thursday, we will witness your last game against Manila City Stars on your very own home court. Ano ang aabangan namin?
For sure, kukunin namin yung panalo para naman even that's our last game, makita pa rin ng mga supporters ng Quezon City Beacons na yung last game namin is for them.
Best of luck, Coach. And this is your time to greet someone, whoever you want.
Okay, hi pala sa family ko, sa buong fans ng PSL. Thank you sa inyo sa pag-support sa mga games ng lahat ng teams, especially sa Quezon City Beacons, kay Mayor Joy Belmonte, kay Vice Mayor Gian, sa lahat ng aming sponsors, J-Hams, Grind Time Apparel also, sa Nemesis team ko, congratulations for back-to-back champions. And yun lang, please support PSL and continue supporting them.
Thank you so much, Coach, and thank you so much, coaches. Now, let's turn it over to Marian and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Maris, on that halftime Manila Bankers Live interviews at the half. And this is going to our second quarter. We have Cagayan de Oro PSP 49 and Quezon City Beacons 52. Here goes our Manila Bankers Live halftime break highlights.
And it was a good first half on the start for Quezon City. Their transition and their defense was on point, pero CDO towards the end of that half, inunti-unti, napakadaming free throws, napakadaming fast breaks, just like what Jeff Comia did. But it was the 3-point shooting netong Quezon City ang nanalig. Napakaganda, napakainit ng 3-point shooting nitong Quezon City. And look at that field goal percentage for Quezon City, 50% compared to just 47 for Cagayan de Oro. And look at that 3-point field goal conversion. 9 for 19 itong Quezon City, samantalang sa Cagayan de Oro wala pa silang natatama, still 0 for 5. The assist department medyo dikit, 16 to 12, and the bench points ang kumakarga para sa CDO, 32 compared to 21 only for the Quezon City Beacons. And Marian, there's one player in particular kaya lamang pa rin dito ang Quezon City Beacons, and that's this man, the Cebuano Ninja, Joel Liu, with 10 points, 4 out of 8 from the field. Very, very efficient siya. Wala siyang pinipilit na tira. He got his points off good looks and in transition, so that's why he is up. His team is up by 3 points, 52 to 39.
Yes, Enzo, and here goes our leading scorer for Cagayan de Oro PSP, Lucero with 12 points, Baila with 10 points, Yutok with 8 points, and for Comia that's 6 points, while for Quezon City Beacons we have Joel Liu again for 10 points, and Peromingan with 9 points, Baracael 9 points, and we have Jan Hamon with 6 points for Quezon City Beacons.
Right, and if you look at itong stat sheet natin, Marian, sa CDO PSP, Baila lang yung nag-iisang starter sa leading scorers with 10. It's Lucero with 12 and Comia with 6, and kanina nga si Yutok may 8 points. All of those 3 players coming off the bench. That's why they are leading sa bench points dito, 32-21. But ito, on the start of the third period, Quezon City may hawak ng bola. So let's see if they can extend this 3-point lead. Axel Doromal may hawak. A good blitz galing dito sa CDO. Good steal by...
That's a miscommunication.
Oo. Good steal by Kobe. And that's what they did. Bakit sila nakabalik sa laro natin? And look at that. 1-point lead na lang ang inahabol nila.
Surprisingly, a 1-point lead already.
Oo. Yung bilis, di ba? Parang don't blink if you're against CDO.
Barakael is fighting the defense against Mohamed.
That's actually some good defense galing kay Mohamed. Hindi siya nagpatulak and forced Barakael to go to the fadeaway. And another stop for CDO and a chance for them to take the lead for the first time in this game. Marian, wala pa silang lamang dito. Never pa sila nakalamang.
As Comia holds the ball, dribbling the ball right now. And that's a good shot for... Oh, that's a miss pala.
Sayang yun kay JV
Doramal.
A good pass by Doromal. And again, tricky pero mingan, like I said, in rhythm yon. A good kick out by Axel Doromal. And tricky pero mingan, talagang mainit siya in this game. Another good performance from the Mr. Consistency of this Quezon City team.
And that's a miss for Comia.
That's actually a bad shot. Dalawang players na bumabantay sa kanya. Medyo pinilit ni Jeff Comia yun. They need to rotate that basketball more.
As Doramal passes to Tricky Peromingan, Lorenzana with a 3. That's a miss.
Diba, tumatakbo na naman yung CDO.
Now De La Cruz.
Oo. Off yun kay Muhammad. Sayang. But that's a good shot. Iniwan nila si Alex Muhammad doon. They need to be selective when it comes to their shots. No forced shots dapat dito for CDO.
Now John Hamon has the ball for Quezon City Beacons.
4 seconds to shoot.
That's a long 3.
Oo, dahil nga 4 seconds na sa shot clock nila. And ito na naman, look at how quick nag-adjust itong Quezon City sa transition. Di na makuha na CDO yung mga fast break na ginagawa nila in the first half. But good pick and roll. Sayang nga lang.
Yun talaga ang sayang. Now, Tricky Peromingan dribbling the ball for Quezon City Beacons. Attempts.
Good pass.
Fakes. Okay. That's for John Hamon.
Good pass. Again. Quezon City yung extra pass nila. And John Hamon capitalizing on that shot. Good pass by Tricky Peromingan. And a foul whistled on Onzo Lorenzana and Yutuk. Throwing again Maria to the free throw line.
That's Tricky Peromingan for 2 John Hamon for our Manila Bankers Life Super Assist of the quarter.
Good pass by Peromingan, drawing 2 defenders, kicking it over to John Hamon for the easy lay-in. Yutok na naman wants ISO. Oh, and Marian, that's the first 3-point conversion netong CDO PSP. They're now 1 for 7 sa ating laro.
Doramal.
Good attack. Good attack by Axel Doromal and finishing with his inside hand.
Now Comia dribbling the ball for CDO PSP. But parang naiinitan siya doon sa depensa ni Tricky Peromingan. Now Mac Barakael holds the ball. Passes to
Abawag. Grabe.
Parang anong tawag nun? Na-afraid ako ma-mispronounce yung name niya.
Okay lang yan.
Abawag.
Actually, inantay ko lang din yung sinabi ni Ryan na sa pangalan niya. Baka ma-mispronounce ko din. But
here goes a replay from that good pass of Mac Barakael.
And itong si JM Abawag, big addition for Quezon City. Sayang lang, not in playoff contention na itong Quezon City. As, ang ganda na nilalaro nito ni Abawag. He can defend the rim, he runs the floor, and very, very athletic siya. He neutralizes the real Baila kaninang first half, but para nga dito sa Quezon City, it's the free throw shooting. Again is the story. 3 for 8 na sila from the free throw line.
That's a miss on the 3-point for De La Cruz. Now Doramal, I believe.
Yes.
Dribbling the ball. That's a lucky shot, I think.
Oh, lucky bounce yun for Axel Doramal. And unti-unti na niya nakakuha yung rhythm niya. Sabi natin, nakangapa siya, still warming up. But now, naka-warm up na siya and he's on a steamroll here sa ating third period. Kanina layup, ngayon naman, it's a baseline jumper for Axel Doromal. 2 points para sa kanya.
But now let's have our timeout for Cagayan de Oro PSP 54-63 on Quezon City Beacons. Magbabalik po kami. You're still tuning on Pilipinas Super League Second Conference Pro Dumper Cup. Brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation. The best way to show your love. For the Windsor girls, we have here also as well our Commissioner Mark Pingris.
Sino kaya ka-text nung isa dyan?
Baka ikaw.
Wala.
And we have Sir Rocky Chan, our President for Pilipinas Super League. Alongside with Andrea.
Oo, tagal na natin di nakita si Andrea dito.
Yes, I miss her
yes,
on the sidelines.
And sabi niya nga, proud daw siya sa'yo na nandito ka na sa panel.
Kasi girl power eh. As Cagayan de Oro PSP Yutok shoots that 3-pointer shot.
Girl, gusto ako doon sa girl power. Ako lang nag-iisa lalaki pala ngayon sa coverage. Naalala ko lang.
Back to the ball game tayo, Enzo, no? As tricky pero mingan. Miss, okay. Supposed to be passed on John Hamon.
Well, ito na naghihigpit na itong CDO sa defense nila.
Now, as we actually turn it over to our courtside reporter, Jai, for some updates.
Maganda ang ball movement ng Quezon City Beacons simula pa first quarter and this makes head coach RB Labagala proud. Teamwork, character ng bawat isa sa kanila at chemistry ng buong team is what makes them one of a kind. Lagi niya raw paalala sa kanyang players to finish right and play the right way. Sa huddle, sigaw ni Coach RB, contain the drive and don't give up. Hindi daw dapat sila maging kampante dahil umaatake yung big boys ng Cagayan de Oro sa kanilang base. Coach RB was very specific. Doromal at Lorenzano should play all out during this second half. Mamaintain kaya nila ang kalamangan ng score. We'll see later on. Back to you, Marian and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Jai, for that update for Quezon City Beacons. Mamaintain ba talaga, Enzo? Yun yung question.
Oo, and you know, these are the things na hindi gusto ni Coach Rob, and that's fouling itong CDO PSP. And if you look at the free throw disparity no first half, itong Quezon City gave CDO 21 free throws. Samantalang sila naman, ang Quezon City only shot 7 times. So napakalaking disparity, times 3 yung free throw disparity netong QC compared to Cagayan de Oro. So if you're Quezon City, you should stop fouling kasi doon nakakahabol, doon nagkakabuelo itong Cagayan de Oro.
As Comia shoots that ball, okay. There's a foul.
Actually, away from the basketball yun kasi si Peromingan tinulak. Ito si Ian Yutok on that rebound attempt ni Yutok. So, third team foul yan ng Quezon City. So again, 2 more team fouls mapapa-penalty itong Quezon City.
And that's Rojo for Cagayan de Oro PSP. Passes to Comia. Comia passes back to Rojo. That's a missed shot. Now the ball goes to Liu. Okay, tricky pero mingan. Attempts.
Sayang yun for tricky pero mingan. But that's a good open look. One thing that Quezon City needs to do is attack the basket. They're falling in love too much with the 3-point shot and so far hindi nagpa-fall ngayon. We have a timeout, Marian.
Yes, with this last 4 minutes and 17 seconds of our third quarter, 57-63, magbabalik po kami.
Let's bet on sports. Windsor. Win big without limits. Windsor. Licensed by PAGCOR. Windsor. Fast payments. Windsor. Gaming is for 21 years old and above. Play responsibly.
And this is our SCD Perfect Care for Your Skin Super Face of the Night, Rosa Young. Young na young gamit ang SCD Perfect Care for Your Skin.
Tama, young na young, no? Congratulations po. And shoutout kay Jmar Bainos na nanonood ngayon.
Ay, nanonood ba talaga? Siyempre naman!
Oo.
Back to the ball game naman nga tayo, Enzo. Ikaw talaga, no? Here goes Rojo Comia with 3 defenders for Quezon City Beacons, and that's a foul.
And they're gonna give another 2 free throws para dito sa CDO PSP as si Comia, the Comet nga talaga eh. Parang Comet. Pag drive yan, bigla-bigla, parang tatamaan ng Comet. Yan. This one, Jeff Comia, of course, the pride of New Era, the New Era Hunters. Sila ni Richard Belches, actually, New Era sila pareho. So this is interesting na. Hindi nga sila ibang generation, of course, but New Era players sila pareho ni Richard Belches.
But he misses that first free throw for Cagayan de Oro PSP. Now, that's 1 out of 3 on the free throw line. But of course, may magpapa-shout out, Enzo. We have Mickey Santos. And of course, papapasalamatan lang natin ang ating mga big bosses for Pilipinas Super League. We have Honorable Congressman Claude P. Bautista, Honorable Congressman Claudine Diana D. Bautista Lim, Honorable Mayor CEO Dinko D. Bautista, Boss Tracker Lim, Madam Mimi Derequito Bautista, Madam Debbie D. Bautista, Madam Gina Derequito, Boss Gino Derequito Gabriento, Boss Audie D. Bautista. Maraming salamat po for this opportunity sa Pilipinas Super League.
Talagang opportunity kasi kung wala yung Bautista family, wala ka dito sa panel ngayon.
Exactly.
Kaya dapat lang i-shoutout sila Boss Dinko, ang Bautista family.
Now back to the ball game. We have Comia dribbling the ball for Cagayan de Oro PSP. Passes to Baila. That's a missed shot. A rebound for Mac Baracael. Now the ball goes to Doramal. Passes to Joel Liu. Melegrito with 2 defenders.
Good call by the referee. Kitang-kita yung warding off ni Kojak Melegrito doon.
Yun nga, Enzo, no? Bakit hindi mo ba yung shoutout si Mickey? Shoutout Mickey Santos, our courtside reporter for Pilipinas Super League. Hi daw, sabi ni Enzo.
Huy! Huy! No. Back to the ball game.
Back to the ball game na tayo. Here goes Comia dribbling the ball for CDO. Attempts a 3-point shot, but that's a miss. We have Mac Baracael for the rebound. Dribbling the ball. Looks for his teammate here. Passes to Joel Liu.
Good transition defense yun by CDO. Tumatakbo na ang Quezon City nun, but nauna sila sa baba.
It's Joel Liu fighting the defense of Comia.
Good pass! Sayang.
Oh, sayang. And that's Castillo for Cagayan de Oro PSP. Now passes to Rojo. Here's Rojo. Still looking for some teammates here.
So they need to score here. Uy! Good move! Galing dito kay JK Casino. That's what we call pulling the chair. Kasi parang hinatakan ng upuan dun eh. Pag ina-expect ni Heruta yung bangga nito ni Errol Soriano. So, anong nangyari? Umatras siya. Walang tuloy ng babanggain itong si Errol Soriano. Look at it right here. In-expect niya, umalis siya. Clear traveling violation ng Errol Soriano. That's a genius move galing dito kay JK Casino.
Yes, and as JK Casino dribbles the ball, that's a clear foul there.
Yes. And, yun nga, Dexter Castillo, he tried to sell it pa na parang siya yung na-foul doon, but clearly, sumundot siya bago siya matamaan.
Here's JK Casino. JK Casino dribbles the ball. Attempts. That's a miss for JK Casino.
They're falling too
Rebound.
much. They're falling in love with the three-point shot too much, Marian. To the point na hindi na pumapasok ngayon. Pero the one thing they're doing well, they're playing defense better in transition. Tumatakbo na yung 5 para sa Quezon City. Kasi kanina, isa lang o dalawa tumatakbo. So, nalulugi sila sa bilis netong Quezon City. Ay, ng CDO PSP. So, right now, a good adjustment for Coach Rob Lamagala that everyone is running on defense. A good shot by JB De La Cruz.
De La Cruz with that shot. And here's JK Casino now dribbling the ball for Quezon City Beacons. Mac Barakael passes to Joel Liu. Mac Barakael then passes to JK Casino. JK Casino with a three-pointer shot.
Grabe. That Mac Barakael post-up is one thing na kailangan nilang ulit-ulitin kasi it draws the defense, leading to open looks from the three-point land for guys like JK Casino.
And now here's Joel Liu dribbling the ball for Quezon City Beacons. Passes to JK Casino. Another three-pointer shot. There you go.
Grabe. J Cash nga talaga yung nickname niya kasi Cash talaga siya from the outside. Pangalawang diretso na yan ni JK Casino.
Exactly. Now with a 9-point lead for Quezon City Beacons, this 1 minute of the third quarter.
And that's one thing that JV De La Cruz can do. Attack the basket. But look at this muna, Marian.
And that's our super shot, our Filipino Super League super shot of the game from JK Casino of Quezon City Beacons. Enzo.
And I like that kick out pass ni Joel Liu sa kanya. Finding his teammate wide open and JK Casino. Alam natin, a former PBA player, played for Rain or Shine Alaska Painters. Knockdown, three-point shooter yan, and a good defender and solid floor general for Quezon City. Hingi pa siya ng foul, kanina.
That's a miss on the free throw line for De La Cruz of Cagayan de Oro PSP.
Uncharacteristic of him to miss those free throws. A good free throw shooter ito si JV De La Cruz normally.
That's 1 out of 2 on the free throw line for De La Cruz. Now on the court, we have John Hamon for Quezon City Beacons. Uupo muna dito si Meligrito.
Yes, and yung Kojak Meligrito, hindi niya kailangan ng score to be effective. Playing defense, hustling hard, that's the calling card, and he played solid the short time that he's in the court. Pero look at that, Aaron Heruta attacking the defense neto ni Nobi Lucero. What a move.
That's Aaron Heruta for our Windsor win from within super move of the quarter. Enzo, tumingin pa sa camera, oh.
Oo.
Nag-high pa.
Talagang gusto niya yung camera time niya eh. Pero napakaganda naman. Well-deserved ng ating win from within super move. Windsor win from within super move of the quarter.
That's a miss on the free throw line, Enzo. And now we have dribbling the ball. We have Baila. Passes to De La Cruz. De La Cruz attempts a shot. That's a miss.
Look at that. Nobi Lucero being hounded by 2 Quezon City Beacons. And again, everything from the outside for CDO. Pero buti na lang, Baila knows how to use his size, knows how to use his strength. Walang magawa si Onzo Lorenzana nun but to foul him. Shooting nila kaya sila nakahabol. Nakahabol sila dito pero in terms of free throw shooting on the second period, but itong third period they have been missing from the free throw line and ayun, bola pa ng Quezon City dito as Barakael will shoot back into this ball game. YouTube wants a coach's challenge. Their coach Paulo Lau, give it to him. Kojak Meligrito will sit down. And also, Axel Doromal babalik sa ating laro for the final 23.2 seconds. And CDO-PSP, Coach Paulo Lau will use his coach's challenge. I believe he will take Ian Yutok's word for that last possession. Na dapat daw bola nila instead of Quezon City basketball. So our officials are going to review this final play. So it's a 10-point lead for Quezon City, 71-61 with 23.2 seconds natitira. You can see ang ating mga referees with combuds, ang ating officials review dito. This is a crucial possession that will determine whose possession ends up. And after the review,
unsuccessful.
Pupunta sa Quezon City yung bola. It's an unsuccessful challenge para dito sa CDO-PSP. As you can see, Coach Paulo Lau obviously humingi ng replay review. And let's see here ano nangyayari. That angle looked like Ian Yutok ang last touch doon. Last shot time para dito sa Quezon City. Doromal with the basketball against JV De La Cruz. And that's a good foul for JV dahil hindi pa sila penalty, Marian.
Yes, exactly. And so, yun na nga yung problema. Yung fouls.
Oo. Yung foul talaga is the problem. But, you know, at that point, that was a good foul dahil nga hindi pa penalty. And it's not on the act of shooting. They still have one more foul to give. Good defense doon by JV De La Cruz, ha?
That's the end of our third quarter. 61-71.
Yes, kanina, at the start of our third period, itong Quezon City was only up by 3 points. But slowly but surely, nakita natin na pumutok ulit ang kanilang 3-point shots. As you can see, Marian.
Our uniforms on demand. Third quarter highlights.
Yes, and it was no below zero on the fast break. But Quezon City slowly but surely running away. Led by Axel Doromal. And dito naman JV De La Cruz and Ian Yutok combining for those 3-point shots. But still, Mr. Consistency, tricky pero minga na kumakansa. Kumakamada para dito sa Quezon City.
Gusto ko yun, Mr. Consistency.
Yep.
Now, on the end of our third quarter for Cagayan de Oro PSP with a 61-72. And magbabalik po kami. That's Filipino Super League Second Conference Pro Dumper Cup.
Let's bet on sports. Windsor. Win big without limits. Windsor. Licensed by PAGCOR. Windsor. Fast payments. Windsor. Gaming is for 21 years old and above. Play responsibly.
Yes, Marian and Enzo, kilala naman natin ang former player ng Mavs phenomenal basketball player na si Richard Velches. Nakausap ko siya kanina at sabi niya pinaghandaan niya daw talaga tong game na ito at nakita naman natin ang good defense at rebound galing sa kanya. Ginagawa pa din daw niya yung best niya kasi ito na ang last game nila this season and they are hoping for a good exit. Surely but slowly nasasanay na daw siya sa system ng team. Basta daw good team effort, malaking chance na mananalo sila. Back to you, Marian and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Maurice Victorio, for that update on Richard Velches of Cagayan de Oro PSP. Richard Velches, Enzo, sabi niya, I'm fine.
Yeah. Poy-poy active yun. Pero,
hindi, I'm okay. Yung kay Poy-poy.
Oo nga pala. Pero, you know, Richard Velches, actually, yung in-demand talent as Jay Yutok lights it up from 3-point line, Marian. But, actually, yung in-demand talent siya. Kinuha siya ng CDO-PSP dahil nawala si Jopet Soriano sa lineup nila. And they needed a big man. They took him because of that. The energy, the rebounding, and the defense. And actually, hindi lang CDO-PSP kumuha sa kanya. Paalala natin, he's also playing for Team Kabsat nila Mark.
Yes,
Parte
yun
din
nga
siya
yung
ng
sabi.
Team Mark. So, kahit si Commissioner Mark Pingris is impressed with Richard Velches dahil nga na, tandaan natin, one of the most anticipated ball games was in dati was Mavs phenomenal basketball versus the PBA Moto Club kung saan kasama si Mark. But look at that layup galing dito.
Ay, tricky pero mingan of Quezon City Beacons now on the free throw line. That's one. The free throw line. Here's another shot.
They need to convert their free throws dahil itong CDO, favorite quarter nila itong fourth and final quarter na maghabol at mag-cut ng lead. So, Quezon City needs to capitalize on those free throws.
Yes. As Rojo dribbles the ball, passes to De La Cruz, back to Rojo.
Good
Passes
pass.
to Richard Velches.
Good
Hindi
pass.
natin alam, nandun pala si Richard Velches.
And I like the pass neto ni Lucero kasi tumingin siya. Kala mo ibibigay niya kay De La Cruz but instead he was looking at Velches pala with the corner of his eye.
And that's tricky, pero Miguel passes to Jalamon. Jalamon attempts a three-point shot. That's a good shot. Now 75-66 on the lead for Quezon City Beacons.
Good block by Baracael. So ito Quezon City slowly but surely doing the same thing that they did the first period. Look at that pass by Joel Liu.
Oh yeah, Joel Liu to Tricky Perumingan of Quezon City Beacons. Now, Rojo holds the ball for CDO. Passes to De La Cruz. Back to Yotok.
So no Lucero, the stabilizer para sa kanila. They need to score dito dahil nakakalayo na ang Quezon City. Uy, another alley-oop Marian by Lucero and Velches. Ito. Aaron Heruta manning the point guard position para dito sa Quezon City.
And that's a foul.
Oh, I think that's an offensive foul on Aaron Heruta. And inamin naman agad niya, hindi na siya nagreklamo. In-acknowledge niya agad yung foul.
Here's a replay on that. Okay, that's our super assist of the quarter brought to you by Manila Bankers Life. The best way to show your love.
Yes, and yan talaga yung best way to show your love. Pasama mo na maganda sa teammate. Ayan, good passing dito by CDO leads to a Yotok open 3. Yun nga lang, di pumasok. And Novi Lucero scoring right there and parang natamaan pa.
Oo.
Kaya siyang hindi po siya umangangala na basta-basta doon ha.
As Joel Leo passes to Aaron Heruta.
Let's see what
Heruta attempts, passes to Mac Baracael. Mac Baracael goes for that shot.
The all-familiar shot for Mac Baracael. Grabe yung tira na yun.
Exactly, ang dami kong nakita nung shot na yun before for Mac Baracael.
Yeah, FEU days pa lang niya. Favorite niya na yun.
Yes, as De La Cruz attempts a three-pointer shot, but rebound goes to Tricky Perumingan. Passes to Heruta. And Heruta gets that shot.
And nakikita mo yung 5 on the floor na itong CDO. Medyo napapagod na yung on YouTube's body language. He's tired, he's exhausted. It looks like natamaan itong si Joel Liu on the face. That Novi Lucero shot.
That's Joel Liu on the ground right now. Parang natamaan talaga siya. Hopefully, we have a replay for that.
And yun ang nireklamo na itong Quezon City Beacons coaching staff na dapat i-review ng mga referees and they're going to the officials table right here. Yun, sumenyas na. They'll review this play, Marian. So, you know, it's good to see Joel Liu na nakatayo siya ngayon. You see right here.
There's that replay.
Oh. Yun, on the shooting motion ni Lucero, inadvertently natamaan niya si Joel Liu.
Parang hindi talaga yun sinasadya.
Oo, kasi yun yung shooting motion eh. Natamaan lang, it just so happened. But it all depends on how the referee views this. Is it a normal shooting motion for Novi Lucero or sinadya niya natamaan doon si Joel Liu? It all depends on how the referee views it. But yun na nga, you hit someone at the shoulder area and above, shoulder upwards, that's normally talaga napipituhan ng unsportsmanlike foul kasi minsan excessive hard contact talaga yun. So that's the call right, possibly the call right there. So itong mga referees natin, they're gonna go to our arena announcer si Ryan Anthony kung ano yung hatol nila. Is it an unsportsmanlike foul or will it be an offensive foul? Again, ito. Titingnan natin anong
Pero
hatol.
babalik naman si Liu on the court
Oo.
again for
Kasi-
Quezon City Beacons.
Yes, kasi hindi naman siya sinabs ng mga referees, hindi siya pinalabas kasi wala naman dugo sa mukha niya and tumayo naman siya right after.
After the review, it's a foul on number 20, Joel Liu. That's his third personal. Unsportsmanlike foul on number 1, Deo Lucero for excessive hard contact.
Like I
That's
said,
his second personal
excessive
foul.
hard contact nga on Aldeo Lucero. Ayun nga yun, let's look at that again. Pag-swing niya, ayun, medyo may force din kasi yung pag-swing niya ng kamay niya. Hitting Joel Liu right in the face. So, ang mangyayari dito will be 2 free throws for Novi Lucero. Tapos bibigyan din si Joel Liu ng 2 free throws because of the unsportsmanlike foul and ball possession will go dito sa Quezon City.
And Cagayan de Oro PSP needs these free throws.
Yes, yun nga lang, 1 out of 2 si Lucero doon. So, sayang. But ito pa, magbibigyan pa ng free throw si Joel Liu and possession pa ng Quezon City dito. So, may hihirapan itong si Dio kasi yung momentum napunta bigla sa Quezon City.
Because we already have a 10-point lead for Quezon City Beacons. And if Joel Liu shots this 2 out of 2, okay.
Nabati mo. Nabati mo. Pero, you know, Joel Liu, a solid contributor every game for Coach Ramla Bagala. Actually, pwede natin sabihin, one of the standards dito. If he plays well, Quezon City normally wins. As you can see, Marian, the Pampanga G Lanterns, ready na.
Yes, Pampanga G Lanterns, they're watching from the sidelines, getting ready.
Kanina may nakita ang player doon, bigla na lang nagtago. Alam atan tututukan sila ng camera eh.
Surprise siguro, Enzo.
Oo, kahit ako nagulat dito eh.
Well, back to the ball game tayo as Comia pushes Tricky Perumingan.
Good move there. Galing dito kay Tricky Perumingan. Good up fake. Pakagat na si Jeff Comia and Comia, when you're up in the air, you're vulnerable na talaga eh. And yung good step through move dito ni Perumingan, nabangga siya ni Comia doon.
And here's Tricky Perumingan on the free throw line. Oh, nandun ang ating mga super fans, oh. Salamat naman po sa pagsuporta sa Pilipinas Super League.
Grabe, di ba? The support that the Kapampangan Superfans gives us. Kaya lagi tayong balik ng balik dito sa Pampanga eh.
Exactly.
Hindi nakakasawa yung sisig, no?
Hindi lang yung sisig, Enzo, yung pagsuporta ng mga tao sa Pilipinas Super League din.
Oh, good block.
Yes, a good block by Abawag. Now passes to John Hamon. John Hamon attempts a three-pointer shot.
Oh, offensive foul on Perumingan. Nagulat siya. We were both looking at the shot ni John Hamon.
Yes, na hindi na natin nakita yung kay Tricky Perumingan.
And John Hamon is pleading his case. Parang basket. Sige, offensive foul na daw. Pero he count niyo yung three-point shot. Yun ang sinasabi niya, John.
Exactly, yun yung sabi niya dito. On the sidelines, na dapat ma-counted talaga yung shot na yun.
And a referee saying na original call is offensive foul on Tricky Perumingan, pero bibigyan nila ng benefit of the doubt as they'll review this sa ating IRS dito. So referees, ito na. No basket, offensive foul. So nireview nila was not the foul. They reviewed if yung pito ba was before the shot ni John Hamon, and clearly before daw. So not counted yung 3-point shot doon ni John Hamon.
As Comia passes to Yutok. Yutok attempts an almost steal, but Yutok's got the 2-pointer shot for Cagayan de Oro PSP.
19 points na for Ian J. Yutok. Siya yung kumakarga ngayon for CDO, but they need production from all the other guys on the floor para makahabol sila sa laro natin, Marian, dahil nga 11 points ang hinahabol nila.
Speaking of the need for production, you have Tricky Perumingan for Quezon City Beacons with 2 defenders.
Grabe yun for Tricky Perumingan. Oh, what a pass! Pero what a block by Perumingan.
Again, speaking of energy and consistency.
On both ends, hindi lang sa offense. Look at that.
And that's our wins here. Win from within. Super move of the quarter from Quezon City Beacons. Tricky Perumingan, the Mr. Consistency.
And on the other end, naka-block pa siya. Nahuli niya si Baila doon. So, doing it on both ends itong si Tricky Peromingan.
As Velches passes to Comia. Comia passes to Baila. And attempts that, okay, that's a good shot for Lucero.
Yes, and that's the first time I've seen CDO move that basketball around in this ball game. They need to do that more often if they want to come back dito. Dahil nga, tinan mo, simple lang, no dribble, no energy expended.
That's a foul.
Actually, outside lang, Marian. So, all will remain with Quezon City is, kita mo, nagtatawa na lang si Baila at si Yuto kasi hindi sila nagkaintindihan doon.
We have Coach Aldo Panilio and Coach Don Pao, Cagayan de Oro PSP, as JK Casino goes to the benches of QC. Abawag to Casino. Casino to Abawag again.
Good read by
That's
Comia.
a steal.
And the Comet. Good block by Abawag.
Velches.
That is a JM Abawag defensive play right there. Tinapik niya. Tapos siya pa nag-contest.
That's a three-pointer shot for JK Casino. J-Cash.
Grabe si J-Cash ha. Cash in na kay J-Cash.
Yes, that's 89 to 76 in favor of Quezon City Beacons. As you can see here, our super assist of the quarter from Joel Liu to JK Casino with a three-pointer shot brought to you by Manila Bankers Life, the best way to show your love. And we have the last 4 minutes and 44 seconds of the fourth quarter, 76 to 89. Again, Quezon City Beacons on the lead. Magbabalik po kami. Again, Filipino Super League Pro Division Second Conference is brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance Corporation, the best way to show your love. And of course, we have our Filipino Super League co-presented by SCD, Perfect Care for Your Skin. And of course, Hotel Sogo, our official hotel partner, so clean, so good.
Ang dami mong end of course doon. May naalala ako sa end of course. May kilala akong laging nag-end of course at alam ko nanonood siya. Hindi ko lang sinasataw.
Ang dami din kasi nating mga sponsors eh.
And of course,
I wasn't expecting. Na tatlo na bibigay ni Direk.
And siyempre, daming sumusuporta. Ganun na tayo kalaki. Actually, next week 1 year na tayo. Ang Pilipinas Super League. March, if I'm not mistaken, 15 or 18 nata. 1 year anniversary na ng Pilipinas Super League. Diba? So, and ganyan na tayo kalaki. Napakadami natin sponsors from 8 teams to 16. That's how big PSL is. And, you're now, nag-start ka sa court side. And then ngayon, panel ka na. From queen of the sidelines, ngayon, queen of the panel na.
Yes. I'm very nervous actually.
Mas kabahan kung makakatabi mo dito, si Papa Bear. Hindi ako.
Kung si Papa Bear siguro, palagi na lang akong nakatawa.
Hindi pa ka siguro nun.
As Mac Barakael gets that rebound for QC. Pero Mingan passes to JK Casino. JK Casino with a 3, but that's a miss.
They need to score here, talking about CDO.
Lucero, De La Cruz. Now De La Cruz passes to Lucero. Natawag ko pa ng rojo si Lucero kanina.
Okay lang yan. Pero this is a bad foul if you're Tricky Peromingan. Again, penalty kayo. Lagi kayo napapa-earn yung penalty because of careless fouls like that from Tricky Peromingan and fourth personal foul pa ni Peromingan yan. If makahabol ang CDO to this last 4 minutes ng ating laro and ma-foul out si Tricky Peromingan, mahihirapan tong Quezon City kasi nga Tricky Peromingan has been their consistent guy on both ends of the floor. Mr. Consistent nga, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Consistent. We have Tricky Peromingan, but now on the free throw line, we have Lucero of CDO, PSP shooting that good basket. 78 to 89. but still in favor of Quezon City Beacons. Inbound on Casino. Yes, you like?
I like this change-up by Coach Rob Magala. Pinasok niya ulit si Axel Doromal and Onzo Lorenzana and JM Abawag together with Casino and Baracael. This is gonna give more flow to the offense na Quezon City, but better block there by Lucero.
Sayang yung kay Casino kanina, umalog lang eh.
Oo.
But still, we're halfway there, 4 minutes and 1 second of this fourth quarter. Again, 89-78 in favor of Quezon City Beacons. Magbabalik po kami. Again, please do subscribe on our YouTube channel, Filipina Super League TV.
Grabe, YouTube channel, no? Nakasubscribe ka na ba?
Oo.
Oo. Kala ko sabihin mo, and of course.
And of course, and exactly. As Mohammed. Back to the ball game nga tayo, Enzo. You can see here, Coach Don Pao of CDO.
Siyempre CDO, they're playing their last game of the conference. Ang dami nila bigay na memory sa atin, but they want to give a lasting impression na manalo ngayong araw na to.
As Lucero passes to De La Cruz, attempts a three-pointer shot. They need that shot.
Yes, badly needed yun talaga. Ito, finally, it's just down to 8. Inuunti-unti na CDO. Like I said, comeback kids itong CDO. We've seen them cut leads in close ball games.
As JK Casino passes to Mac Baracael.
Oh, big rebound. I think dribbling infraction ata pinito kay Baracael doon. It is, oo nga, dribbling infraction nga.
Natamaan pa siya doon.
Oo, yun yung malas doon eh. May dribbling infraction ka, natamaan ka pa. But another stop for CDO. They need to score here. To cut this lead down, it's currently at 8.
Lucero goes for that, but that's a miss. You have Joel Liu for Quezon City Beacons holding the ball right now. Passes to Casino. And then Casino attempts, but passes to Joel Liu.
Look at that. Doromal again. Same spot kung saan siya nakashoot ng third quarter. Pero yun nga lang, hirap siya ngayon. Oh, good steal by Nobi.
Lucero.
Good fake.
Shots.
Big basket yan para dito kay Nobi Lucero. Getting the steal, getting the foul, and getting the basket. 3-point play pa yan for CDO PSP.
Let's have the replay here. That's our super move of the quarter brought to you by Windsor. Win from within. Nag-high pa sa camera.
Oh, for sure.
That's Lucero of Cagayan de Oro PSP. Now on the free throw line.
I like the swagger nito mga PSP players. Every time na makagawa sila ng highlight, titingin sila sa camera. That's swag.
Ganda, no?
Oo. Pero yun nga lang, hindi nila na-make yung free throw nila. So parang baliwala lang din yung swag pag ganun.
Pero back to the ball game naman, Enzo. Now we have Joel Liu dribbling the ball. Passes to Mac Baracael. Mac Baracael to
Lorenzana. Good up fake. Good fake by Lorenzana, and that's one thing that you do. With this front court neto ni Muhammad at ni Errol Soriano, walang Baila, walang Richard Belches on the floor. Take advantage. Mas mabilis ka kay Muhammad and kay Soriano, so you take advantage of your Onzo Lorenzana.
Now Lorenzana on the free throw line misses that first basket.
Ayun lang talaga, hindi niya nakuha. He needs to make the second one.
That's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line for Lorenzana of Quezon City Beacons. Now we have Lucero dribbling the ball. Ito, asking for the ball. We have De La Cruz.
Ang taas ng arko ng tira na yun, ha? Yung JV De La Cruz, all over him was his defender, pero na-shoot pa rin niya. And look at that, Marian. 4 na lang hinahabol ng CDO.
We're already on the last, I believe, almost 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. 5 and 5 for the penalties.
Yes. Ito, this is big for Joel, pero mintis yun. And if that's on Peromingan, fouled out si Peromingan dito, I believe.
Yun nga.
Penalty pa. Ayun na nga, fouled out na si Peromingan. So that's a big development para dito sa Quezon City. Their best player in today's ball game has fouled out. Hindi nila magagamit yung services niya in the final minute and 56 seconds. And they're gonna give free throws pa to Alexander Muhammad.
He's frustrated, but behind that, Enzo, we have John Hamon naman right now for Quezon City Beacons.
Lucky for Coach Rob na si John Hamon ang papalit dito kay Peromingan. But, you know, that's still a bad development. We saw that a few games ago sa Bicol Spicy Oragons na si Rayed Igot nag-init. Then when he fouled out, that gave Bagong Kabuyaw a chance to come back in the ball game and win the ball game. So is it the same thing will happen with Quezon City dito? We have a minute and 56 to know that, Marian, pero important for Muhammad to get the second free throw.
Well, that's a miss. That's 1 out of 2 on the free throw line for Muhammad of CDO. 87 to 90. That's a 3-point lead for Quezon City Beacons.
Big possession dito for both teams. Either you get a basket if you're Quezon City or you get the stop if you're CDO.
Hiruta passes the ball to Baracael, to Joel Liu. Attempts a shot. That's a miss.
Big rebound and big opportunity for CDO to score here.
As Lucero asks for a screen here.
Good pass.
Passes to Muhammad.
And it's down to just a 1-point lead. I like what Lucero did there. Looked like he was going to reset. Decided to attack. So nag-collapse yung defense sa kanya and found his big man. Look at that. Alam mo magre-reset siya ng play but instead decided to attack. Nag-collapse yung defense and perfect drop pass to Alex Muhammad for the easy 2. A 1-point lead na lang tayo dito, Marian.
Yes, last 1 minute and 22 seconds of our fourth quarter. 89 to 90, 1-point lead only for Quezon City Beacons. We will be right back.
Let's bet on sports. Win big without limits. Licensed by PAGCOR. Fast payments. Gaming is for 21 years old and above. Play responsibly.
A notable performance of Aldeo Lucero against their game for Kupunang Lakan ng Bulacan. 18 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 5 out of 11 from the field goal, Enzo.
And in this afternoon's ball game, Marian, tinan mo, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists. Double performance para dito kay Aldeo Lucero. Siya talagang bumuhay ever since he came off the bench. Off the bench yung performance na yan. That's how impressive this guy from Davao.
From Davao, Bisaya. So, Bisaya pala
din.
to.
Sabi ko kasi madami ang Bisaya dito sa laro ko. Ako lang hindi.
As John Hamon inbounds the ball. Now the ball goes to Joel Liu. Aaron Hiruta dribbling the ball. Passes to John Hamon. But that's a big defense on. Okay.
Oo, Hamon. And that's a good stop para dito sa CDO. But may foul dito. Who is it on? Ayun lang. Alex Muhammad ang napituhan. That could have been the run that CDO can take advantage of to take the lead with a minute and 6 seconds. Kaso nga lang, naging foul pa on Muhammad. Let's look here. There's the good defense, Marian. Kailangan na iba to ni Hamon yun dahil yung shot clock pababa na. Clearly, hawak-hawak nga niya yung balikat ni Onzo Lorenzana. And Onzo kanina, 1 out of 2 siya from the free throw line. He made the first one. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2.
Yes, and here's him on the free throw line. They really need these shots.
Yes. Ayun, 1 out of 2. Nabati talaga natin.
But that's Lucero dribbling the ball for CDO PSP.
Good pass. Yun nga lang, sayang yun for Muhammad.
Yun talaga, nakikita mo talaga yung parang their goal to win this ball game.
Siyempre, last game mo na to. You want to end it on the high note. For Quezon City, this is the second to the last game. So parehong dalawang koponan gustong-gustong manalo and end their conference on a high note. Look at that. Both of the teams, Barakael, Lucero, and itong si Muhammad crashing for that basketball. But I want to talk about that shot by Muhammad. Ang ganda na ng setup ni Lucero. It just so happened na hindi pumasok yung one-handed shot ni Muhammad. What do you have to do if you're Alex Muhammad? Just go back down on defense, doon ka bumawi, get a stop, and the next time, make sure you get an easy 2 points.
But here's Mac Barakael on the free throw line, misses that shot, pero may isa pa.
But that if he makes the second one, magiging 3-point lead lang to for Quezon City. So, still a one-possession ball game for CDO. Manageable pa to with 54 seconds. Ang dami pang pwedeng mangyari.
That's 1 out of 2 on the free throw line for Mac Barakael. And I believe that's his wife. Is that? Not sure, si Enzo.
Not sure talaga ako dyan. Pero this is a good time out for Coach Paulo Lau.
And that's Mac Barakael of Quezon City Beacons. Now, we'll show his highlights for today's ball game. 11 points, 14 rebounds, a double-double performance for Mac Barakael.
Grabe. Parang ageless itong si Calibre 45 eh. 14 rebounds at this day and age. Not the same sharpshooter that he was back when you saw him in Ginebra and Alaska, but still as effective as ever.
Well, aging like a fine wine.
Oo. Masarap talaga ang wine kapag tumatagal, di ba?
Exactly. We have Lucero Hill dribbling the ball, but that's a foul on Joel Liu.
And I think that's the 5th foul ni Joel Liu did. So he fouls out, the second player for Quezon City to foul out dito. Big development yan kasi you're gonna give 2 free throws to Aldeo Lucero of CDO. You lose Tricky Peromingan kanina, and now you lose Joel Liu. Ang big development nito for Quezon City. But lucky for them, ang ipapasok ni Coach Rob Labagala, si Axel Doromal, who's been playing really well for Quezon City in this ball game.
But here on the free throw line, we have Lucero for Cagayan de Oro PSP gets that first basket.
Crucial yan kasi baba na sa 2 ulit yung Kalamangan. And he needs to make the second one para 1-point lead na lang tayo.
1-point lead na lang. But we're already on the 48 seconds and 7 on our 4th quarter.
2 for 2.
That's a good 1-point lead na lang tayo, Enzo.
May swerte ka ata, no, na maganda yung laro pag ikaw nag-cover.
Baka ma-overtime pa tayo dito on my first game, ha?
Welcome to the panel mode. Moment mo. Pero ito, crucial possession to for Quezon City. They need to get more breathing room. This is just a 1-point lead. They need to have more space over CDO dito.
But here's Heruta. Now passes.
Doromal, nabitawan niya. But good tap by Lucero din yun. That would have been an easy steal if wala sila sa sideline.
Exactly.
Let's see anong gagawin nila dito, Marian. Heruta na naman.
Now Heruta attempts but misses a rebound on.
There's a foul on Ian Yutuk, ha? So that's a crucial call right here for CDO kasi you're gonna give Aaron Heruta 2 free throws. It's a 1-point lead. If he makes both, it's a 3-point game. Luckily for CDO, a 1-possession ball game lang regardless if he makes both or just 1. Yun clearly may konting push doon si Yutuk going to the basket si Heruta. So, let's see. It all decides the free throws dito ni Aaron Heruta as he makes the first one.
That's 1 from Aaron Heruta of Quezon City Beacons. Hoping for another shot in the basket.
Let's see if he can get the second one. Dahil nga 2-point lead lang to, no lead is safe.
That's 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. As
Natawag na tawag. Timeout si Coach Paulo Lau.
Pau asks for a timeout for Cagayan de Oro PSP.
Yes, and this is a good timeout for them. 30.2 seconds. May 24 second shot clock pa kayo. You're only down by 3. There's still an eternity of basketball remaining. Yun nga lang, ang problema dito sa CDO, last timeout na nila to. So it's a make or break timeout for them. I don't advise them to shoot the 3 agad, Marian, kasi 30 seconds pa to eh. What they have to do is first look at get a good look at the basket, regardless kung 3-point shot ba yun or layup. Get a good look at the basket or get something going to the basket kasi nga penalty na parehong koponan. You get fouled, you hit 2 free throws, you play the fouling game. So if you're CDO, wag mo munang itira yung 3-point shot. Make sure if titira ka yung 3, super open ng player na yon.
And also, Enzo, to take care of the ball very well.
Yes, that's actually a good point. It's a key thing to note here for CDO. They must take care of the basketball kasi QC will put some pressure on them dito sa possession na to.
As Baila holds the ball, dribbles the ball, now passes to De La Cruz, attempts a 3-point shot, but that's a miss.
That's a big miss for JV. They have to foul.
That's a foul.
Oh, exchange of words dito pa sa mid-court. Si Doromal.
Mainit na nga ang laro eh.
Oo.
Because we're already in the last 18 seconds of the 4th quarter.
Errol Soriano fouls. Etong si...
Yun nga yung sinasabi mo kanina eh. Pero they've attempted a 3-pointer shot.
Well, that's JV De La Cruz's shot. And ang ganda nun din drawing na play ni Coach Paulo Lau. Up and down screen for JV De La Cruz. Sadly, nagmintis lang. But there's some color developing dito between JV De La Cruz and Axel Doromal. And you can see the frustration on the face nito ni JV De La Cruz that he probably saw something. Look at that.
And here's a replay of that play from Coach Don Pao.
Look at that. The play was clearly for JV De La Cruz. Wala nga lang yun. But let's look at the foul dito ni Soriano. There's the foul. I don't know what happened to JV and Axel Doromal that time. Nonetheless, these free throws, Marian, might seal the deal para dito sa Quezon City sa laro as Heruta makes it a 4-point game, 2-possession ball game na tayo.
Now Heruta guts that basket for Quezon City Beacons with 96-91, a 5-point lead on the last 16 seconds of the 4th quarter. Now Lucero attempts a shot.
He goes for the quick 2. So at this point, you're down by 3. You need to get a stop with this timeout. So Quezon City will burn their final timeout. And this is wise for Quezon City. Bakit? Kasi kapag hindi sila nag-timeout and they inbound right here, pwedeng maagaw ng CDO yan and they get close to the basket. They call this timeout, pwede sila mag-drawing ng play and they get to advance the basketball dito sa kabilang side. Mas malayo sa basket ng CDO. So this is a good timeout for Coach Rob Labagala. If you're CDO, you need to get the steal if you want to tie this ball, have a chance to tie this ball game as you can lay up ni Lucero.
As you can see, that layup from Lucero of Cagayan de Oro PSP. Grabe, he's really looking on the score here because they really need that shot.
Oh, and you know, that JV De La Cruz 3, that's a good look for JV. That's his shot. But yun nga, it was too early, a little bit too early for CDO sa kanilang shot clock. They still had an eternity, as you can see, Hamito and Jap Pambid. Mga next game natin yan dito.
Pampanga G Lanterns home court on our triple-headed 3rd game.
Yes,
for tonight.
Playing their second to the last ball game sa ating elimination round. And again, 4 teams competing for 2 spots. Itong Boracay, ang Pampanga G Lanterns, Kopo ng Lakan ng Bulacan, and the Manila City Stars. All important dito for CDO is get the steal immediately. For Quezon City, just inbound the ball kasi pa-foulin kayo dito ng CDO.
Now, Aero Aaron Heruta inbounds the ball. Now passes to John Hamon.
There's the foul by CDO. If J Ham can hit both Marian, this is a done deal na for Quezon City. 9.7 seconds. Unless CDO has a Tracy McGrady-like comeback in them. Pero yun nga lang, Hamon misses that crucial free throw. It's all about that first one.
But again, Coach Robbie are shouting na bawi lang.
Oo, and pinapababa na niya sila
Yes.
Barakael kasi baka ibato dito ng CDO yung bola and maka-score pa sila. So this is wise for Coach Rob. No need to rebound. Let's go down and play defense.
That's a
game.
good basket.
Oo.
97 to 93 as Lucero attempts a three-pointer shot.
Oh! Wow! Nabigyan pa ng pag-asa.
Expecting that.
Oo. And it's just down to one. A steal here might do it for CDO. Or kailangan nilang pumaul if they don't get the steal. Oh, Axel nakatakas pa. And that might do it, Marian. You can see nang hinayang ang CDO doon.
Exactly. Sayang 1 minute and 1 second and 9 of the fourth quarter. 97 to 96. 1 point lead only for Quezon City Beacons.
Miscommunication on that inbound defense ng CDO. Lucero tried as much as he can. That 3-point shot, hindi mo mapatatawaran yan. But yun nga lang, Doromal misses the second. And no timeouts remaining. Walang timeout parehong kupunan. So let's see what will happen. Look at this. Wisely, Quezon City coaching staff, baba na lahat. Depensa na. Don't mind the rebound. If he misses, the time will start. Let's see right here. Doromal with all-important free throw. That's genius. That is wise by Axel Doromal. That is a wise play by Axel Doromal. Intentionally missing the free throw para hindi makapag-set ng magandang inbound play itong Quezon City. Pinaubos nila yung oras. That is a wise miss galing dito kay Axel Doromal.
Exactly, Enzo. We need wise players for our team. Exactly. Now the score with 97 to 96 for Quezon City Beacons. That was an intense ball game. Can I call that one as an intense ball game, Enzo?
Siyempre, first game mo, ganito yung laro, di ba? First game mo sa panel, parang welcoming to the panel life mo, Ate Marian. But look at that, a 1-point game. 1-point victory para dito sa Quezon City, and grabe. They only have one more game left. This is one way to end your tournament lives. But for CDO, alam mo, last game na nila to, but let's thank them. Grabe yung mga memories na binigay nila sa atin, especially that upset victory against the Davao Occidental Tigers gave them their first loss. And thank you so much to Boss Pibos and the rest of the staff ng Cagayan de Oro PSP for giving us great memories sa ating conference.
Yes, Enzo. And now, let's turn it over to Sofia Jaire for our Wins Here, Win From Within Super Player of the Game.
What a close game. Painit ng painit ang laro ngayong gabi. And for our second game, Quezon City Beacons going home para sa panalo with 97 points. And of course, ang ating Windsor Win From Within Super Player of the Game ay walang iba kundi si Tricky Permingan with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. Tricky, kamusta ka naman? Kahit graduate ka noong fourth quarter, ikaw pa rin ang nagbigay ng pinakamalaking ambag sa team. Anong masasabi mo doon?
First of all, I would like to shout out my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving us the opportunity, the game that we love. Unang-una sa lahat, I'm so grateful kasi thrilling yung game and we came, nanalo pa rin kami. Ayun, so I played within the system lang. Kung ano yung sistema namin, sinunod ko lang, and if may open shots ako, ayun, tinitira ko lang. Tapos, pag mas open yung teammates ko, binibigay ko, ayun. Naglaro lang ako within our system.
Ayan, congratulations, Tricky. Pero ito, laging nababanggit how consistent you are ever since this league started. Ano ba ang sikreto ng isang Tricky Permingan pagdating sa larangan ng basketball?
Gusto ko lang suklian yung tiwala na binibigay ni Coach Rob sa akin, lalo na sa mga coaches, sa mga teammates ko. And of course, mas dagdag motivation sa akin kasi birthday ng mama ko last week nung game namin against Bicol, and unfortunately we lost. So ngayon, belated happy birthday sa iyo, ma. Para sa iyo tong game na to and sa family ko sa Bukidnon.
Alright, Ricky, pero kung may gusto ko pang batiin, you still have the chance para bumate sa ating live coverage.
Ayun, binabati ko na yung Grind Time Apparel, kay Kuya Janamon, tsaka binabati ko yung Team UIG dun sa Dubai, kaila Boss A, Boss B, Boss J, kaila dami. Kaila Kuya Tong, kaya Kuya Santos, kay Kuya Eder, Kuya Booker. Ayun, pasensya na sa ibang di ko na yung pamilya ko sa Bukidnon, kaila Lola Ferns, Papa Joe na laging nanonood ng game. Sa family ko rin sa Dubai, sa San Miguel family, Mado family, tsaka sa family ko din sa Nueva Ecija, kay Kunanan family, tsaka kay Miawi, tsaka kay Rumi. Ayun, thank you sa suporta nyo and pasensya na sa mga di ko nabate.
Ayan, once again, our Windsor Win From Within Super Player of the Game, Ricky Perumingan, at dahil dyan, mag-uwi ka ng Windsor shirt and Windsor voucher card. Indeed, this is a good job done. Well, job done for Quezon City Beacons. Balik muna tayo kay Marian and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Jai. And that's our Windsor Win From Within Super Player of the Game, Ricky Perumingan from Quezon City Beacons, ending the game with 96-97, only a 1-point lead. Up next is Pampanga G Lanterns versus Santa Rosa Laguna Lions, still live here in Bren, Guiao Convention Center. For Enzo Galarosa, Maris Victorio, Sofia Jaira, this is Marian Batoan, and on behalf of Direct Nomar Santiago, Direct Don Mike Danan, Direct Billy Ray De Leon, and the rest of the hardworking men and women of Filipina Super League from the Bren Guiao Convention Center, this has been your 2022-2023 Manila Bankers Live Filipina Super League Second Pro Conference Dumper Cup. Ito ang Liga ko.
Spicy Uragon.
Oh! It's been a tipsy-do layup.
Hindi na bumalik ang bola dito sa Davao Occidental Tigers. Flipping it open in! Oh! What a shot!
Watchable jumper, babandang tira.
Walang pagbabago.
Underneath and the foul. Emotion, bumahan.
Batang-bata pa yung layup. Layup, Simon. Yan ang gusto ng mga fans.